Good evening, everybody there. Welcome to War Commander Unshackled, the Euro show. Saturday again there and that, and another batch of Shadow Ops is happening again that there. I think that's what we're going to concentrate on the base and maybe brush over a few of the updates, what people thought, even about the new tech for this, the new air, which I've forgotten the name of. Can somebody remind me?
Gunship.
The gunship, yeah, very simple name. And that's all. So, introduce you there to the panel is Doba, and there's FAQ. He's currently muted there. The one, Wolfie, the brat there, he's been on the shows previously, but he's just returned after a hibernation for 3 months, so he's on a wee bit of catch up as well. So, yeah, so it'll be interesting to get his views on all these new units since he has last appeared in War Commander Land. So, guys, there, have you all done your Shadow Ops? What do you think of the bases there?
Spot on.
Not half.
Perfect.
They're very what's the word? Doable. Yeah.
You have to tell it differently because kick size boxing, they're very fucking hard.
No. I think doable is sufficient. They're very spot on with the difficulty.
Reasonable damage from them, reasonable time to do the base as well. It's not too bad.
So, is any is tackle the 95, or you just go with the 70s, or do you do a mixture of 45s?
Oh yeah, I went straight for the 95 yesterday, and I was pleased with being able to do it.
No, I actually did 845. I'm noob.
One just wasn't enough for you.
Well, that's all right.
So you got to do 8 of them to get your Shadow Ops points.
Yeah.
He just wanted all the extra practice. That's what it was.
Well, you're the expert at doing that. And what way do you do the 45? Was it just the same as the last time with Dina and that? There was it.
Same old story. Dina and attack, drop a siege, and be done.
Well, that's just that. Then we'll just have a look at some of these bases here.
Interesting.
This is 70. What do you all think of the 70? I think the 70 is quite fair.
Yeah, if you screw up, it's going to cost you a repair time. If you take it very slow and that, you can do it with reasonable repair. It's not horrible, but it's doable and it's livable repair.
You know, and that's the only the 70 take it. Everybody, somebody can check YouTube. I think everybody has saw these and tried these.
Oh, shit, I'll put the check YouTube.
No, it's not. It's not too bad. I use 2 missiles, so well, mostly 1 missile, but usually missile that boy there and that fella there as well. And that's, I don't know what, actually use stray guns in this space, sorry. Check out this fella in this aircraft. But that's all. So, you don't want to show a 95 or anything like that, do you? Or I can show a 70?
Yeah, I can show 95. Let me see here. I mean, since you already got the 70 up, why don't you go ahead and pop that, and then I'll do a 95.
Right, I'll do the 70 up there. I'll just put it in again. Remember what team I used there. Oh no, it's Jericho. I think I used Jericho.
The 70s are reasonable, okay this time around. Better than some of the 70s in the past.
2 seconds. Put this here. Put Jericho's in my base. So you all have a good event there. What is He's get any goodies? What he's buy?
The event was all right. Managed to get my yellow jackets and 2 bits of tech for it. In total, I had 4 mil XP. It wasn't bad. Coming back to the game, it was just hard to get understanding what units killed the 5 units faster.
Yeah, for me it was tokens, tokens, and tokens.
Is that right?
Mm.
How many tokens do you end up with?
Only 15.
15. That gets it to level 15, so it does.
Yeah, I was editing a bit because I had to do 80 parts for the Omega, and I did that. So.
Yeah, the mega bases they were quite.
Yeah, but it took your tune, so yeah, you had to repair them, and that took all the time. That's still a good event. So.
It was a good event there, but I think people who switched over to Sentinels had a slight heads up there, so they were cute.
I think only in the faction 80 you had like 10 minutes less repair.
Hello, guys.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Hello.
Sorry, you go.
We're just talking about the shadow ups. Basically, well, what do you think?
Yeah, they're easy enough.
Don't say that, kicks I looks.
Where's the truth?
Say they're hard. Come on.
You have to say they're doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doable.
And yeah, what do you think of the 95? Have you tried, or is 70 your bread and butter, or what?
Yeah, I've thrown videos out on 95. Also, if there's 70, I don't think I've done a video on the 40. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, it's the same as last time, the Dina thing.
Yeah. You might want to screen share the guy that's hitting the base.
Oh, that would be me. That would be me. I thought I was screen share.
Yeah, you're not.
You have to present to everyone.
And then click your picture down in the bottom.
Because right now it switches to whoever's talking. There you go. Now you're good. Now that's why we can talk without it popping off.
Yeah, but still the bar of all the people in the hangout are still on the bottom of the screen.
Not if you
That's perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
If you don't click the present button, then it'll do that. But if you click present button, then all the people on the bottom go away, and then it shows full screen.
Until you see for that bit, I just bring in Nix and take out that entire left-hand side.
I deployed my Jericho, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
We've all been there, bro.
So, what do you guys think of the new Ruby?
I've not really had a chance to use it. Not in PvE.
Did you use the Romero already?
I haven't got the Romero already.
Oh, in your go-go bar, you can play with it.
They found a max go-go bar.
Yeah.
Max, I don't have Max, so it'll be a long time before I'll have Max Google bar.
Yeah, 6 more days and you can play with it, I think.
It's a lot longer than 6 days for me. I've only got 2 parts for it, I think.
Well, you'll have to wait till the very end and do it all that way.
Yeah.
So the one, you're going to coin it all up and then let us know how it is?
Yeah, if you support it a bit, I'll coin it to 10.
All right, I'll support it. Go, you can do it. You can do it.
I will see if I have the finance.
I got all the encouraging support that you need. Emotional support. There we go. I got all the emotional support you need. Recharge.
To be honest, I'm not gonna coin it to 10, I think.
Okay, so everyone remember that, right? So if he coins it next weekend, we can be like, hey, he owes us $100.
No, I did the last unit, the last 2 units, 10, and it was a waste of the gold, so. Because they're all in my armory, collecting dust.
I've done them. I like them. I like the different ways. I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm popping on and I'm popping off.
Hello.
It's my skip.
Anton, if you could please check your personal PMs, but please do not screen share what I just sent you 3 lines up.
Okay, no problemo.
And I have used a combination of what Chad and I worked on. Chad's not online, or I'd asked him to get on the show. Chad and I worked on, we used Jericho, and technicals. And then this video using the Darkstorm without the jug and technicals. And envoys, and then of course City's video. So there's a lot of different ways to do it, and I'm waiting because I'm sure, actually I don't see Zach on here. I'm waiting for Zach to whip out some kind of video using special forces and Jericho. I'm sure he's got something planned. That one buggy right there that's running back and forth, he's not aggressive unless you, there he is. He's not aggressive unless you fire on him, but the one that was more over towards the middle, he will come after you for no reason at all. So keep that one in mind, by the way. I've done enough of them. I did it for repeats for the tech. So, and I'm still doing them for repeats for the tech because I want all the tech for my gunships. So I'm excited. I only have 5 of them. I know Scooby has 9. I've seen.
You have 5 gold tech already?
Me? No, I have 5 gunchips. No,
oh, I got 5 gold tech.
No, I wish I had 5 gold tech. Wouldn't that be awesome? Isn't that cool how Jericho drives in the trees? But yeah, look at him, he gets over there in the dirt. That cracks me up. I'm making sure that I'm just going to keep going and keep going and keep going because they're doable for me with very minimal damage. And I do so many and then let my stuff heal and then I go back and I do some more. Please don't forget to hit repeat, public service announcement. Please don't forget to hit repeat. Also another PSA, the Ryukai 50s are on the map that do have the fire tech in them. And for those of you who are disappointed about the drops of what you're getting, because you're getting like all Alkalite fire tech or all Spartan fire tech, or all bone saw fire tech. If you've never had the fire tech on your bone saws, they are bitch ass. And I mean bitch ass. I have my bone saws set up like I used to have my elite Hellstorms. I have the cryo, the fire, and the regular shots. I'm probably going to switch that to cryo and all fire for the zombie event next month. There will be a nightmare event. I know a lot of you are disappointed because there's no nightmare event for October. And there will be a nightmare event. It just won't be in the month of October, but it will be within the 30-day time period. So Holdout is the new event. It's coming in the first week of October, which those of you who have not seen the October calendar, it's already out. The State of the Game post is out, which talks about the highs and the lows in the game and what they have planned, what Kixeye has planned for the game. They talk about 69ing. They talk about the technology changes in the game. So if you have not seen those posts, please do go to forums or go to the Discord and look under the announcement sections. And the nightmare event is planned tentatively, again, all times subject to change, for the first week in November. So I know a lot of you enjoy that event, old school War Commander
zombies, yeah.
People, yes, if I get my hand slapped for saying it, then I get my hand slapped for saying it. I just want to let people know that Kixeye has not trashed the nightmare event. It's just been planned for the first week in November. And here's another part of the timing. The gear store update is going to be the 3rd of October. So that will allow you almost a full 3 weeks to get all of fire tech for your units, which includes your jug, your Prophet, the Darkstorm's going to have fire tech, your heroes are going to have fire tech. A lot of the units that you would like to get fire tech, if you're disappointed with the Ryukai, I'm not saying don't stop doing the Ryukai bases, because if you can't do the Ryukai bases for like 8 minutes of repair, 10 minutes of repair, ooh, that's a good one. Woohoo! Look at that. Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Skip,
I
quick
love
question
seeing
about
that gold.
Skip, quick question about the fire tech for the heroes and the units. Can you farm them out of the Ryukai 50s?
No.
Nope.
No, not for the heroes. You cannot. You can get the Judge Fire Tech Jug. I'm sorry, Jug. Frap. You can get the Jug because Jim got it. Fracker got it before I did. Son of a biscuit eater.
And maybe the Blackout as well. Can you get it for it?
Yep,
Yeah,
the
you can get
Blackout. He got the. Yep, he got the Blackout. What else did you get? You got the Bone Saw right after that, right?
And the hammer is also in there.
There's a War Rig Fire Tech.
Yep. So
Yeah,
remember,
yes.
I mean, remember for the single units, okay, fine, you only need one. But if you use your alkalites, and again, this is going to be an all faction event, and the zombies are going to, and plus there's going to be a zombie wave. So if you use your acolytes, you're going to need more than one fire tech. It's not one tech that you equip to all of them. So however many acolytes you need that many. However many Spartans you need that many. However many bone saws you need, you're going to need that many. But if you want to wait to the gear store, you can, but I'm telling you, you better do your 90s and you better be boned up on your medals, ladies and gentlemen, because they're not going to be cheap, and they shouldn't be. And for anybody in the community that wants to bitch about their price, I will be the first one to admit that last year I didn't spend the medals that I should have spent. I didn't spend the time doing those bases that I should have done, and the bases didn't come out in time before the zombie event. So really, I think I heard the community last year kind of whine about that. And so they're giving us the entire month of October, and obviously it's still September, to do the 50s. Yes, that means a grind, but they're always there. And then October 3rd is when the gear store update is.
You mean the 90s?
And those fire techs will be available, but they will not be cheap. If you're looking for 100K medals for a fire tech, there's something wrong with you. Because anybody who's ever done a zombie event, you need to talk to people who do zombie events on a regular basis. If you think they're only going to be 50K or 100K, it ain't going to happen. Sorry. I think 100K.
Well, I do know last year, Kickstarter even I think admitted this. The fire tech didn't really have much of a change in like difference, but I wouldn't bet on that for this year.
Yeah, I think it's going to make a big difference, especially since they're adding it to units that I didn't think was going to get a fire tech. I didn't think the Prophet was going to get a fire tech. I didn't think the Darkstorm was going to get a fire tech. I'm actually
last year they noticed that they screwed up with the fire tech and the damage the fire tech did,
and they didn't offer
because it didn't do much.
Right, and they didn't really give us enough notice and put those bases out for enough amount of time for people to get it. And I think they heard that, and that's why they put the Ryukai bases out this week, and they're going to be out for the entire month of October. Yeah, it's a grind, but
and the thing is, there was the event after that had zombies too. So I mean, I expect zombies all the way until December.
Yep. I think, especially the Nightmare event. I'm excited about it because I have so much fun in October. I'm excited about it because I love the Kixeye mixes it up between this and when they do the April Fool's joke.
Yeah, I'm definitely praying for Nightmare.
Yeah, I'm totally excited about it. I mean, you don't have to participate in it, but I think it's going to be awesome. I think they're really excited about giving us a really good fun factor. For those of you who weren't in the focus group for the details about Holdout, again, those of you who were in the focus group, those details are not firm, but the opinions were given, and Holdout sounds like it's going to be pretty badass. So make sure your judge is upgraded as far as you can get it. Make sure your bishops are upgraded as far as you can get it. Excuse my language, but I mean, as far as my accent there, get it upgraded so that thing fires faster. Have one other thing in your base, and I won't say what it is, but what that hero unit is, but have a phalanx killer in your base so that your judge and your bishops cannot be killed. And I promise you, your judge and your bishop is going to fire like a mofo. If you get those things upgraded, you will not believe the difference in the fire rate once you put those two together. It's like the difference between night and day. So I'll leave you guys up to your own devices as to the phalanx killer. And don't forget to put some of those phalanx killers in your bunkers. And maybe hide a few of those phalanx killers under your trophies for those of you who have trophies, because trophies can't be targeted. So just be ready, because I think it's pretty cool. Thanks, Dava, for posting those links up there. And yes, Anton, if you don't mind checking that PM for me, I think you probably have by now.
Yep.
So we're in 100% agreement on that one.
Yeah.
Come on, don't give it away, the one.
No, it's in the side chat of the Hangout.
I know, please don't give that away. But I'm telling you, they're going to be bad button ass. I don't know if they're going to have fire tech, but if they do, that would be bad button ass. So I'm excited about the zombies. If you get a chance to get the zombie fire tech in the event store, definitely get it. I didn't get as many zombie fire techs last year, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. I can't tell you how many times. Yes, I'm going to use his name because I can. I can't tell me how many times Scooby's been reported to me, even though people know that I know Scooby, because he has the zombie tech on one of his units in his base for defense. And they get pissed off when those zombies come crawling out from under his CC and they start chewing on his units. And I said, that's the zombie fire attack. And he goes, then they're always like, what are you talking about? That unit doesn't have the zombie fire attack. Sure enough, I go back and I say, yes, it does. That's not fair. He shouldn't have zombies in his base. I mean, come on. Seriously, guys. That's what the zombie tech is. So get used to it. He's not cheating. I think that's all that I have. Is there any other questions before I get off here real fast?
Let's see. Is there going to be another zombie fire tech for the newer units?
Newer as in Darkstorm and Prophet? My tentative answer is yes. Newer like the rest of the heroes? I'm not 100% sure. And I mean that, honestly. I would tell you if I would tease you if there was something, because I enjoy doing that. But yeah, for the Darkstorm, and it won't do anything different than just change the weapon to a fire. Same thing with Prophet. But I can tell you that I believe that the fire tech for the Valiant will actually add range in addition to fire, which is pretty kick-ass, because I like to mix up my Valiants with my Envoys, because Envoys can't hit air, but Valiants can, and it is like a tank in the sky, but their range is so sucky that they pop out in front of the Envoys. I love that because it protects my Envoys, but you know, the Valiants isn't a short repair time because their health is so high. That's a long repair time. So if I can even get 10 or 20% more range out of a fire tech, I'll take it any day. So don't think that some of those fire techs, double check the descriptions on the fire techs. They may actually do something other than just shoot fire. So take that into consideration. And when you do decide to put your units together, like your bone saws, cryo also does stop zombies, or at least slows them down so you can fire with other shit. So don't put all fire tech on your bone saws. Mix it up a bit. You could put mostly fire tech and maybe 2 cryo techs. Same thing with all of your other air that you're going to use. Mix it up a little bit. Don't make them all one kind of thing, because I think you'll be disappointed, because in some cases I don't think the fire will be as strong as you would like it to be, just because the unit itself isn't meant to be super strong. What else? If you have not watched the podcast, for those of you who've been asking about the Flash migration, I know it's a long podcast, and I'm sorry, but from a person who's in the industry and codes for a living, I reposted to all the main pages the podcast of CM Bernie's interview with Friendly Fixer, who is the lead designer of the game. You don't see him in Discord that much because he self-admittedly, there are a lot of bugs in game, and he's working those bugs one at a time to get them out of game. So if you watched the release notes and the update notes, if you notice for a change, and I'm saying this nicely, because won't hate me for it, if you notice, the bug fix list was actually longer Then the known issues list. I credit Friendly Fixer and Kicks Nix for that. So if you don't see him in Discord or you never see his light on, it's not because he's not there. It's because his head is down and he is digging deep into the code and he's getting stuff fixed. And that's what we want. I don't want him in Discord. I want his head down and his fingers in the console, and I want him to fix the bugs that are in the game. That's what he needs to do. So if you don't see him, please don't be discouraged by that. But if you get a chance, please do take the time, maybe while you're doing bases or you're grinding something out, turn that podcast on, put it on a separate tab, and then go play your game and really listen to what he's saying. Listen to him talking about migrating War Commander off of Flash. Listen to how he talks about the other code that Kixeye is using to bring the game into its current state. Listen to how he talks about the bugs that are in the game. Listen to what he talks about that they have to be careful about the things that they do within the game because some of War Commander's content is Flash authoritative. So you listen to that, and if you don't understand it, please grab me, grab David, because both of us are in the industry, and we will help explain it to you in layman's terms. If you don't quite get it, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. I'll explain it to you. City's here. I explained to him about the foundation, and I used the house as an example. That if the original house is a stone foundation, you could build the most beautiful house ever built with the most advanced technologies on top of it, with the most advanced electronics. If your stone foundation is a piece of shit, which is what Flash is, there's really nothing, none of your fancy stuff on top is really going to fix it until you fix the foundation. Kixeye is digging down into the foundation and they are going to fix it. If they have to, one stone at a time. So if you get a chance to listen to that podcast, please do, because it is so detailed. It will answer so many people's questions. And I've even seen some people comment in Discord about afterwards saying, well, they need to do this and they need to do that. They didn't even listen to the podcast because Friendly Fixer addresses those things. You just need to listen to it and understand it. And if you don't, grab any one of us as the moderators because we do get it. But specifically, David and I are in the industry. We can break it down to any analogy you want. I'm excited. I'm excited for War Commander and I'm excited for Battle Pirates. And I know there aren't any Battle Pirate people watching right now, but anybody who's played Battle Pirates, both of those games are the last two games that are Flash based. I'm excited for both of those games. Once they get them off of Flash, I think people are going to enjoy them even more than they ever did before. So that is pretty much all I have. I can't really think of anything else for November. I don't really know any like teasers for October. Heck, all the teasers I had, they done posted out there already on forums and Discord. There was one about the state of the game. Oh, shiznit. I don't have it open, but the state of the game post is actually pretty kick butt if you guys wanted to go over that on the show. I promised I wouldn't do any more shows, and here I am, but I'm here as Skipjack, by the way. I am not a producer. Aaron, can you please clarify for everybody in the community, am I producer for Unshackled anymore?
Request denied.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, and so City, since you're on the show, am I a producer any way, shape, or form of your show?
Request denied.
So I am just appearing as a player, and yeah, I'm throwing out some stuff out there for the because I'm a moderator. But okay, I'm just gonna read this really, really fast in case you didn't read this. Okay, the
Holdout there, Skip there. How do you think that'll run there for the players?
Do you want me to kind of sort of explain it to you?
Yes, please.
Yes, because that's a few people have been asking about that.
I think I can kind of sort of explain it to you without showing you the pictures. I think if I showed the pictures, I'd probably get my hand slapped. So I won't show the pictures, okay? So think of like when you run raids, how there's like bases that you hit when you're running an alliance raid, okay?
Yeah.
So when you participate in Holdout, there are going to be bases on the map, and you will not, no one can help you with these. So this is just you, the player, okay? So it's not going to be a shared kind of a thing. And there will be no leaderboard associated with it, as there will be no prizes awarded for whoever's the top of Holdout. That's what's planned right now. I don't know if that's going to change in the future, but I'm saying this first one, as far as I know, because the Holdout is won by each individual player. So there will be bases on the map that you have to go hit and you have to go beat. Okay, so think of a 5-sided, that's a hexagon, right? Did I get that right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Pentagon.
5. Oh, shoot. It's 6-sided. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of it. Okay, I was trying to think of what the picture looked like without showing the picture. So you're going to go in, and each one of those is
Show us a picture and we'll count the sides for you.
I'm going to get in freaking trouble if I show the daggone picture, dagnabbit. Just think of a 6-sided piece of something, okay? And each one of those pieces is a wave that you have to beat, and you'll be attacking, okay? And then at the end, after either you'll be attacking or you'll be defending. There will be 3 of those. So after you beat all of those, there will be a bonus one at the end that you have to beat, whether it be defense or attack, that you will have to beat. Kind of like Invasion, but not 100% like Invasion. But you will get tested in your base. So, like, again, make sure your judge and your bishop is up to speed, because
Is there a time limit on those matches?
Yes, so you're going to be tested both offensively and then defensively. You'll have the opportunity to earn tokens. You're going to have the opportunity to go to the next levels. And then at the end, there'll be something called logistics. The logistics is what you will win. And I'll throw it out there. It's going to be free repair for your tunes. I'm not going to give any more specifics than that, because I'm going to get in so much freaking trouble just for saying what I just did. But you will win prizes individually as a player, and then you will be able to use those prizes for things in your base and also on the map, in addition to training tokens for your factions. And also you will earn logistics, is what they're calling it, temporarily till they come up with another name, but so much better than tokens. You will earn logistics that will give you free repair for your faction-based units.
That's awesome.
So again, expect to see your platoon UI, if you want to say it, or your HUD. Expect to see the platoon HUD change, so that there are buttons added, so that if you decide that you want to use one of your logistics for just your faction-based units to repair them, you will be able to use them for that. I can't go into like details, because I know how it's supposed to work, but I have not seen the exact details. Now, I'm only sharing this much because this was what was shared in the focus group. I will not share the comments of what each individual player said, but I will tell you also that when they ask the question, because of the amount of time and the amount of effort, and because for some of Holdout you will want to use your faction-based units, they did ask whether or not we would want more time to complete these bases. Because right now we have currently 7 minutes, but as you know, those of you who are in Europe, sometimes lag. 7 minutes to you is more like 6 minutes and 10 seconds. That makes a lot of difference. So it was highly expressed by everyone in the focus group that 7 minutes was not enough time to complete a detailed base if they were only allowed to use faction units, or if the faction units were the ones that were going to be the most relevant to use. Does that make sense?
Yes, because you can be limited on the amount that you have.
Yes. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to limit you and tell you that you can only use faction units. I'm saying that your faction units are probably going to be your stronger units to use in these bases, in my opinion. So It was expressed heavily, and Kixeye listened. Now, whether or not they implement that and they give us 10 minutes, 8 minutes, I don't know. That has not been conveyed to us as a team. It has not been conveyed to me as a moderator, but every single person in the focus group said that 7 minutes wasn't enough just because of the lag, especially that people across the pond and forward time zone experience getting into the game. And Kixeye listened and they heard it and they agreed and they said they were going to take that was a question though. They said, do you think 7 minutes is enough? So that was a direct question from Kixeye. So if they're already asking that question, then they already know what the answer is, if you get my drift. They're not stupid. So every single person in the focus group all said that they did not believe 7 minutes was enough time. So, and without naming names of those players, and I applaud all of you who were on this panel that was in that focus group and everyone who participated that will watch this show later. I say, thank you for saying so, because even though Kixeye asked it, they needed to hear it from Yep.
Now, Skip.
Yes, dear.
Anything that was in that focus group, they did say could be shared, including the pictures.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. I'm afraid though. Are you sure? Even pictures?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, for crying out loud! Heck,
I've got it. I've got them ready. I will share them.
All right, put the picture, but don't share the people's name that were in the.
All I've got is the pictures.
Okay. All right. That's what I.
Wait. Nobody can see this. You're okay.
There you go.
That's right. Everybody will close their eyes.
Screen stuff.
So, would that be?
What it'll look like?
This is what it's going to look like. Now, note, this is subject to change at any given time. However, this is, don't mind the time because this was testing.
Yep.
But this is what it's going to look like. Of course, as you can all see here.
That's a completed one because they're all lit up.
All three. So you're going to have to complete 1, 2, and 3. And then you unlock the prize and the bonus.
Yes.
So.
And then down at the bottom is the explanation of what the logistics are.
Yep. Basically, you can repair possibility a whole platoon of faction units.
Yep.
Whether it be Sentinel, Corpus, or Survivor. Yep. You could repair, and this is free of charge, I should say. It's free. It's free. And you
can it only be used? Can it be used 24/7 or only while the event's going?
That I'm not sure on. So.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think because that was part of the focus group, we wanted to know how long logistics lasted, and I don't even know where that's going to be stored yet. Like I don't know. Like does like your event store, you have like a use it or lose it. So I don't know if it's like I don't think you'll be able to keep them forever. Let's just say it that way. But I think
great for PvP as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be. And as I understand it, I'm not 100% sure on this, but as I understood it when it was first presented to us, is that even if you had another unit in your, this is where I said your HUD, your HUD, will change for the platoon part of your base. As I understand it, even if you have a faction unit, let's just say you have something that's filled with all Sentinels, and then you have one thing in there that isn't Sentinel, it will repair everything in there that is Sentinels, and then that one thing you will have to repair. Let's just say it was Jericho, okay? I don't know. Let's just pick Jericho.
That would be a sensible.
Right. And then everything else in there was Sentinels. Everything that was in, you could use your logistics to repair everything in there except Jericho, and then instead of your tune being 7 hours of repair, it would then be 59 minutes for Jericho? What is he, like an hour?
1 hour.
I think it's an hour. Yeah. So again, you get to take that logistics and repair the whole tune of the set of whatever the faction is, and then so to me that's repair reduction. But
I know you maybe don't know the ins and outs of it there, but saying you do that third base, which is obviously going to be harder, and you go in with your Juggernaut and your Darkstorm and your Ardra, you know what I mean, and your Blackout, and they all die. basically that's free repair for getting to.
The way this is a defensive thing. It is kind of like your invasion, your onslaught. It's not where you're going to attack the base. You're actually going to defend.
Oh, you're a defend. It's a total defense, then, is it?
Yes.
You defend your base.
Yeah, it is. It is like defending your base, but you're not defending your base. You're defending this base.
Yeah, it's like not your base, but you're going into the holdout, like how you do with the raid. How your raid alliances are attacking.
Okay, so the difficulty for every player is the same then.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what happens to you in holdout will not affect your main base on the map.
Yes.
It will affect your tools.
And a side note, ladies and gentlemen that are out there, this is just a public service announcement. While you're doing these bases and defending these bases, your base can still be attacked.
Yes, it can be. So if you're full screen, be careful because you might not get the notification that you're being attacked.
So here's basically some of the prizes.
Yep, there's some of the prizes.
I mean, this is all subject to change on the prize list on what you're going to get, But I mean, it's that bonus basis where you're going to start collecting your logistics.
Yes, the only thing we ask for them to do differently after the focus group was, and mind you, these are people coming back to the game or new to the game, because this chest gives 2 of each. Okay, show of hands, because I can't see your hands, but how many people even know what the air core inductor is for? I do. I know what the ferret core is and the Oprah die forging. So what we have asked is that they add maybe even a smaller font, what unit these go on. Although some of these go on more than 1 unit. So maybe they could just put what the faction is. I don't know, like what the faction unit is.
It would be nice if they could make like a small symbol below it of the unit.
Yes, exactly. Because there's so many returning players. Like they just told me this last event and the event prior that they got stuff, even their shadow ops. They're getting stuff like last month's shadow ops and now this one. They don't even know what any of this stuff is for. Like one guy said, "What's this for?" I said, "It's for your gunship." And they're like, "What's a gunship?" And I said, "How far did you make it in the event?" I made it past the 80 and then I just kept hitting restarts. And I said, "How many gunships do you have?" And he said, "What's a gunship?" And I was like, "Go into your workshop and look and see for a gunship." He goes, "What does it look like?" And I'm like, "I don't know, kind of like a long submarine with wings, but not round." I said, "Like a flat one." He goes, "Oh, I have 5 of them." He didn't even know he had 5 gunships. So that's great, but he didn't know that that's what the tech was for. And yeah, I know if you read the briefing, but how hard would it be to just put like a little tiny icon, like you said, or maybe just in a smaller font, what each one of these was for?
I think icon is better because text makes it more difficult.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Ardor Tech. I would say Purifier, because Ardor is a purifier. I wouldn't say Skipjack Tech. I would say Breacher, because Skipjack is a breacher. I wouldn't say Burnside Tech. I'd say Chaplain, because Burnside is a chaplain hero. You see what I mean? Just something little like that. How many more pictures you got, David? So I'm sorry, Dark Shadows. Ah, frack. It says David on your stupid name. I don't mean that your name is stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not doxing my friend, okay?
It's all right.
You can call me by my name. I'm still listed as Jan in the daggone YouTube chat.
That's all right. It don't matter to me. This is, I mean, as far as the pictures I've got, I've only got 3, which is what they gave out. So.
Okay. That's
all. What does everybody think there, guys, on the panel and out in YouTube land? What do you think about the way things are going?
I like it that the fact is it's not your base you're defending, so the difficulty will be the same for everyone in the game, and that's good.
Well, I think Kixeye's been going in the right direction for a while now. Now you just need to keep on track.
Now, are the lower, say mission 1 or whatever it was there, is it doable? Is it like for the lower levels, can they get it done and get something out of this, even though they can't get to the end? Can people still get something?
What?
I'm sure if you don't complete it all, you still get something.
No, if you don't, let's say you don't complete it all right? Let's say you only do holdout 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do 3. You're still getting something out of this. You're not going to get the logistics, but you're going to get either like units, you're going to get tech, you're going to get, something along those lines. It all depends on how far you can get. Now, remember, this is base defense. It's not attacking. You're defending. So if you're good at defending your base, you're going to do pretty well at this. And there's a reason why your judge is a defensive unit. Think about it. With Holdout coming
David, a quick question. So you're defending like a pre-built base. It's the same for everyone, right?
Correct. You're defending a pre-built base. It's the same for everyone.
And are your repairs dependent on the level of your go-go bar?
That I do not know.
I do not know that either.
Because if your judge is, what is it, 15, 16 hour repair?
Yeah.
That's going to be a difficult one there.
A PvP thing or a base platoon, it's going to take a long time to fix that.
I think they said this is going to be either 5 days or 7 days. I can't remember. So, I mean, just think about it that way. You have...
I think right now it's slated for 5, I'm pretty sure.
It's 5. Yeah.
If you think about it, you have 5 days to complete all little the holdout tiers, okay? And of course, you're going to get a restart token after a certain point. Thus, you can continue to go with it, get more and more and more and more. Instead of, it's just a one-time thing and you're only getting it one time. You're going to be able to get this multiple times.
Yes,
you're going to be able to get the multiple repair tokens depending on what it is,
Looking at the pictures there, it's going to be 6 waves in each section, is that right?
It is 3 per holdout. So holdout base 1 is 3. Holdout 2 is 3. Holdout 3 is 3. Then you got the prize unlock, and then you got the bonus, which is another 3. So, I mean, you got a total of, let's say, 9, 12, I do believe.
So it's 3 for each one. Oh, right.
And of course, some people are going to do better than others at this. I mean, if you're really good at defending your base, like I said.
But that don't matter because you're not defending your base. You have to learn to defend that base you're going to use.
Exactly. So let's see.
Take some time to learn that.
Judge, Bishop, Jericho. What else? So.
No,
David, if you're doing a base defense, are you still limited in units you can use in that base defense? Can you use everything?
I don't think you can use, if you can't put it in your base, I don't think you can put it in this base. So that means you can't put your Jug, your Dark Storm, or anything like that. I don't think. So. But of course, I do believe it has to be a standard plat, not a PvP plat either. So.
Oh, not right. So, a little bit dependent on your go-go bar, I would say. Hopefully.
Yeah, I was wondering. You're defending a base, so it's a base defense toon. It's a base toon.
Right. So.
No, but they're all sort of positive sort of questions that people, just the basic bread and butter. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
If it works, it's, you know what I mean, and it's fair. You mean it's win-win for everybody. That's what you want it to be.
Yeah, it's something new, so it's cool to try it out.
And hopefully that, I take it there will not be a preview server with this.
Don't think so, unfortunately.
So I know that they're still trying to work on that, but I know they're also working on the migration, which is what I talked about before.
Yeah, so that's more important, so is there. So
yeah, I think do I know that there's going to be one after we get everything migrated? No, I don't. Do I hope that they're going to have one? Yes. Occasionally, I think some of the things like our one-time use heroes and things like that are used on purpose. Ah, shit. Sorry, I just clicked something by mistake. Hang on. I'm CYAing myself in Discord at the moment as I get ready to take care of business. Yeah, I think it's something that they want to do. Protect the corners on it. All right, so let me find this person really quick and do it right. Don't screw it up. Go ahead. I think it's something that they want to do, in all honesty, and it's just, I'm not saying like they don't want to do it for us. I just think it's the, which would you rather have? All Flash gone? Yes, that's what I'd rather have, is to have Flash gone. So that's what I'm excited about. I think I'm picking the wrong one.
What does everybody else think there, guys? What do you all think about this Holdout?
It's new, so I'd give it a try, depending if I like it or not. It depends if I carry on doing it for later on when it drops. But other than that, it sounds good.
Yeah. Who else there? Bob's is away there. Everybody's muted. What do you think there, buddy?
I don't know. It's just going to be something we're going to have to try, and then we'll figure it out from there. I mean, I don't know. Just like everything else with Kixeye brings out, it's always slated to change. So really don't know what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
For us hires, it could be easy. It could be really hard at the end. You know, we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, defense.
One of them things, it's going to be hurry up and wait. And for somebody like the one, that's pretty much got everything right now, he probably can't wait for, something new to try.
Yeah, but I think it's different.
I still got a lot of stuff I got to get going, and still trying to get, so of course I'm going to do it and try it. But, yeah, it's just something it's only going to tell with time.
But hopefully the way Kixeye are going there now, that we will get a lot of information coming up to it, and we'll all know we're not going in blind to it there.
That's something Kixeye has changed dramatically, and I love it, is communication. They communicate with us on a regular basis and let us know what's going on. So instead of just cowering and burrowing their head into a dark spot and not telling us the damn thing, they really tell us everything that's going on.
Yeah, I think they're trying to, and I do think that probably part of the holdout will be
I'm thinking about one thing all the time if I think about the holdout. Are we able to use base editor in that base we're defending? Because you want to change that base to make it stronger.
Or you just given a set template? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but then it's like, yeah, it's less fun. It's still fun, but it's less fun because it's a fixed base and, yeah, scripted.
Yeah, basically, like, it's giving you a base setup with a certain set of like platform level turrets and whatnot, but you move it to how you want it. Would you rather make it easier or harder, one or the other?
Well, it'll be interesting that there. That should be. Definitely, it's going to be a live show for that one, so there will be whenever it happens. That'll be a big one.
We should.
I take it it'll run like the old Invasion times, probably on a Thursday evening there at 1 PM Eastern usually. But for 5 days, I'm sure that we can do a couple of shows there, because that'll be interesting. So we'll learn. It'll be a unique way of doing things.
Maybe I can put my judge out of my armory.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see if we need it or not. Mine has not even been on my base for 1 second.
Yeah, mine is rusting in the armory.
Let's see YouTube land there.
I still have yet to get the judge and all its tech. I think I've got 3 parts for it.
What does everybody think out in YouTube land about this new gameplay, Holdout? Well, that's what we need to know there, Stuart. There is it a preset base? Is there a base editor? So these are one of the questions.
Yeah, anything extra that they want to ask, please do ask away.
What? Hand me the controller. What? Hand me the controller.
Yeah, yeah. As long as every player can win that would be more than fair. You know what I mean? I don't know where the restart comes. Hopefully, it's at a place where a middle level to level 42, level 43 can sort of.
Can somebody help me here?
Push that there.
Me and Debo's doing raids. He's got all his tech. I need like the bishop tech. And we've done 2 raids now, just me and him. And I haven't got no tech, and he hasn't got no tech.
Were you given any legendary units for you?
Double check and make sure you
No,
don't.
nothing. No, I just checked mine. Nothing. No bishop tech.
Sometimes you're given legendary. Ask Debo there as he got legendary units, because sometimes that's a payout. Sometimes you get a payout, you don't get tech, you get legendary units, even though you've got all your tech.
Yeah. Crap.
No, I haven't. You should automatically get it then. So,
are you sure that you don't have it? Did you refresh your
Yeah,
game?
I can refresh. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just double checking your.
Sometimes it takes about 5 or 10 minutes to show up.
No, Hunter, I found out that I don't know about my tech now because I haven't done any raids since, but say last month, I had all, we were just doing the bases, and I think all 3 guys that were in the bases all had their tech, so the default prize was legendary units, tokens.
Yeah, but only for one player, not for all.
Oh no, just for one player, yeah. That was the. Oh, not for long there, Lonnie. Not for long was in PD saying. Not for long was in that. He got the tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. He got the tech.
He snuck in out of nowhere.
We hit every base and he jumps in. Third.
The third party in that shit.
Yeah, third party. Yeah.
I need to.
All good.
Sorry.
That's all right.
As long as he got something he'll use.
Hunter says he sneaked in and stole it. That's the only person I know that can steal a raid base.
I also want to say too, just real quick about the holdout. I honestly think it's going to be pretty kick butt. And then to me, the way it's been presented anyway, but I think this will be one of those things where, just like anything new, Invasion was new. I think that there's. Hang on. Sorry, I'm scrolling up a little bit. Okay.
I think Invasion was a little bit simpler to explain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think this Holdout, I think it's a bit of a mystery to it, and that's what people are asking questions about it.
Kind of got bored with Invasion. Like nobody was, only except for the leaderboard lovers, which I'm not. I was just doing it for the tech and the Thor, the medals, whatever it was they decided to give us. But I think that people were maybe got a little Invasion burnt out. I'm not speaking for the whole community, but I have seen it. I saw it in the focus group, people saying that they were a little burnt out by it. So that they liked that there was something new coming. Do I think that they're going to take Invasion away? I don't know, but I don't think so. I think originally it may be planned to have like an Invasion 1 month and then have a Holdout the next month. Again, you got to understand, I mean, we're coming into October, so we got the zombie event, and then Holdout will be new this month. And then you got the end of October, And then you're going to have the Nightmare event in the beginning of November. And then we have the actual holiday coming, Thanksgiving, which will be in November this year, which I believe is the 22nd and 23rd. So it's a little bit early. It's the fourth Thursday. Yeah, so it's the 22nd and 30 and 23rd of November. So that's early in the month. Because sometimes Thanksgiving falls towards the end. The retailers are going to love it. So they're going to get an extra week of shopping before Christmas. And then, of course, then we have December. So, and Christmas falls on a Tuesday this year. So I have no idea. Don't get me wrong. I have no idea when November's event is going to be. I have no idea when December's event's going to be. And then, of course, you have the 1st, which is a Tuesday as well. So you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be off. I don't know which events they're going to do when. I know originally somebody had mentioned it. I believe it was Storm Chaser, and I'd have to go dig through my piles of folders. I used to have a Discord folder of everything that any official person said at Kixeye. I had to split that folder out and make one for Friendly Fixer, one for Kix Nix, one for Kix Gravity Blast, one for CM Bernie, one for Storm Chaser. I got all kinds of folders now, but I do believe it was Kix Storm Chaser who said in one of the suggestion rooms that Holdout, he didn't say Holdout specifically, that he agreed that Invasion had gotten a little stale, but that they had plans for a new kind of event that would run probably every other month with Invasion. So he said probably. Everything's subject to change.
Well, just on that point, there's, sorry to interrupt you, just on YouTube there. AJ has just said there, I would like to see after a few holdouts, we get a mix of Holdout, Invasion, and Onslaught. So that's a very, that's a very fair statement. That there, thanks, AJ. That's just what you were saying there.
I did see him also talk about Onslaught, that they were looking about the possibility of bringing Onslaught back. I like Onslaught. I like Invasion for that reason too, but I like Onslaught because for the new, because again, we got to remember, those of us that are on this panel, but we have returning players that don't have the kick-ass units we have. They don't even have CC13, much less CC14. So we got a lot of these people that are coming back to the game because they want to play. And they really do want to play because they see the positives in the game, but they're so far behind. So to me, Onslaught, you get to repair your defense tune for free. So my thing is, why not bring Onslaught back? So, because they don't have their go-go bar maxed yet. So they can't use every unit that they have. They can't control their units like we can. I'm sorry, I can anyway. I don't know if everybody on the panel's got their bases that maxed yet. Not everything in my base is maxed, but the things that I find fun are maxed. I can't deploy units out of my buildings yet, and then shit, somebody told me today that my buildings were high enough that I should be deploying units out of my buildings. I didn't even know that I had got high enough to do that yet. I'm gonna do that. Not because of any wars that are coming to my sector. By the way, I'm in 161. But because when the holdout happens and when the defense, I completely forgot for the daggone event, for crying out loud. I could have had stuff coming out of my buildings and didn't even have it going on. So I don't always get it right.
Last time I had stuff coming out of things, I had to go to the doctor.
Did you finally get rid of that girlfriend out there that you had locked up in the dumpster?
Yeah.
I haven't heard her for a while. Oh my God. Well, you moved on for a new girlfriend, right?
Yeah, no more herpes.
Yeah, I think so. So there no more kicking. But I think Onslaught would be good for the low level players, so they could see their base defense perform, set their turrets up better, set the positioning of their command center better, because you and I all know how we play around with our command centers, especially for the last defensive wave in the events. Can I get a shout out, please? Who moves their command center for the last defense wave? Please tell me I'm not the only one.
Need to.
I don't unless I need to.
Unless you need to. Okay.
Well, I always do if I need to. You know what I mean? Usually I move it twice. Usually wave 8 and wave 10.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. So the Onslaught to me gives them a chance to see how their turrets perform. Maybe they've never got a support turret before, and they're just using their support turrets for the first time. Their positioning of their bunkers, all crap. They thought if they put a bunker out really far that it would, do more damage, and instead they needed to protect the bunker. They should have moved it back a little bit because the bunker was the first thing to get destroyed. Onslaught to me is almost like an event that's like a souped up go-go bar, and you get your tunes repaired for free. I personally would love to see Onslaught come back. The low to mids and the returning players could actually get some fighting in, earn some prizes, and then also see how their base performs. The only other to me good event that's good for that is Warpath. That's when you can hit each other. Remember the old-fashioned base test? Hey, dude, can you come over and base test me? Frick it. Why not do it for Warpath and earn some blue goo? Okay, yeah, you can only hit one player one time. Kixeye actually encourages that you hit each other. They want you to hit alliance mates. They want you to hit friends because it's a good base test. Plus, you earn blue goo while you're at it. So why not? I think it's awesome. I'd love to see Onslaught come back. I did see Storm Chaser say in the suggestion section on Thursday, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday, that they were looking into bringing Onslaught back, and that they did think it was a good idea because the player who asked about it had not played War Commander for over a year, and that he was so far behind that he just didn't feel the go-go bar test was enough for him. And Storm Chaser said that they were looking into it. Hey, if he says they're looking into it, that's a good sign. If he says there are no plans to bring Onslaught back, well, then here's your sign. If he says they're looking into it, that gives me hope. I enjoyed Onslaught. I don't know about you guys. If I have the opportunity to have my base smashed all to pieces and get my tune repaired for free, I'm happy.
So I loved Onslaught because if I got a new unit out of an event, I could test it out my base defense to see if it was any good and what was it good at killing and what was it weak at killing.
Yep. That's what I'd like to see for my bishop. I don't have my bishop. Hello, I'm in 161. I don't have my bishop on my judge right now. Hello, I'm in sector 161. I don't have it on my judge right now. But I would like to see a little bit more testing, even with the go-go bar with me controlling my units. I just don't think, because I'm not a PvPer. Everybody knows that, ladies and gentlemen. I suck at PvPing. I just don't think I'm that good at it. I would really like to see like Kixeye or someone else come and really base test me so I could see whether or not the bishop is really doing its job. Do I need to buy more or craft more bishop tokens? Do I need to get my judge up higher? Do I need to position it better? I got my own little secrets for protecting it against phalanx. You ain't going to get a phalanx in my minimum donut hole of my judge. Okay, it ain't going to happen. So keep your phalanx out around the edges if you want them to survive. Ooh, I see the one you posted a video too. Nice. Sweet. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't think of anything else.
No, but thank you very much for the heads up there. That's stopped a lot of people asking questions that we cannot answer.
Yes, and thank you, David, for sharing the pictures. I do have something I would like to share also, because we asked this question, and I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for sharing it, but Romero when you get him, he is going to be a sexy beast. And I don't care if you all are offended by the fact that I'm a woman by saying it. He is going to be a sexy beast. He is like, remember how Kara was, where she'd throw freaking grenades and she'd get that bloodlust going on, and that bitch was firing all over the place.
Once she got that bloodlust, she was a freaking animal.
Can you screen share Romero and your base there, please?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, please do.
Yes, because this unit's crazy.
I think for all that you had David presented.
We did ask Kixeye on Friday, and we have not gotten an official answer. But again, this was Friday afternoon. It was actually Friday evening, my time, but late Friday afternoon, Kickside time. Romero will have a fire tech for October's event. Well, regardless, you can use the fire tech whenever you want. He will get a fire tech, but Romero has so many different.
Here we go. There, now there. You watch this.
What slot will it go into? And CM Bernie is going to check that for us. If he gets the fire tech, we don't know what slot it goes into and which weapon it will replace. So just a heads up on that. Look for an update probably sometime on Monday, maybe Tuesday, before the gear store update to find out what slot Romero's. God, I got to say this. Let me say this right. What slot Romero's fire tech fits into? There, I said it without cussing. They're
right through his base.
Just walk straight through.
One shot. Technicals?
Yep.
Well, shit, I might need help on the final phase.
Oh, you will there with us here. This is a level 1, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a go-go bar test now. It should be a low level. And when you click buildings, it plants the C4 bomb thingies on it.
If you do not have the unit yet and leveled up, any test out of the go-go bar will be level 1.
Wow, this thing is a beast at level 1.
Yeah, just flatten my whole base.
I know it, seriously, right?
I'm like, holy.
And do you know what? Its size is only 100.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. So, I don't know, is that going to be the platoon size, is it? 100? Or is that just for go-go bar purposes?
His platoons, well, he could only put just one in.
Yeah, so it's 100, it says here, you know, in the go-go bar test, so I just want to know, is it? Because if it is, like, all you need is a tuna phalanx and him. Can you imagine that were a profit?
And the downside for the unit, I think, is the walls. It takes long for it to plant the C4 on it. Let me show it, Anton. I'll put my Roland level 10 against it. You will see what I mean with overkill.
Roland can take a hit.
No, the Roland will. You will see it. I'm not going to spoil it.
No, but I mean, Roland normally can take a good hit.
Yeah, I'll show it. It's a level 10 Roland with 15.75 million healed on it. I'll put it here for the go-go bar test. At Romero, yeah, you'll see.
Don't forget, this is also with the new AI. So, yeah.
Take that, Roland.
Bye-bye, Roland.
Everything's firing at you.
This is Romero, level 1. Roland, level 10. With all the tech on it.
Ouch.
Yep.
Well, I hope this test here, you know where people say it's overpowered and people are complaining that at least we know this is what you're buying here now. This is what you spent all your money on there. You know, I think even if it might be overpowered, if you spent more than one gold trying to get this guy, it's worth your money.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And even my base is shooting at it, like the next Agilus GS is shooting at it and stuff. And the sharpshooters are shooting at it.
Oh, you've got GSs in there, have you? Yes, so they're firing 2 rockets at the one time.
Yeah. Maybe I put the Roland a bit more out, so it's a bit more fair to show the Roland versus the. Roland is a good firepower for killing things.
It doesn't matter. It killed your Roland and it was still alive.
Yeah, but it can do it. I did it yesterday. It almost had no scratch at it.
That's good there.
Sorry about that. Had to mute up for a second.
Turn your chat off there, the one there, will you?
Oh, the side chat, yeah, please.
Roland, come on, die, you piece of shit. You look at the Romero, it's like, yeah, badass. Come get me. And thing doesn't even scratch.
Well, that's going to be. Nobody put their stop on Ruby.
Yeah, gone. And I'm telling you, my Roland is, oh my gosh, look at how much he's taken.
Yeah.
Of course, then again, Roland kind of does he's not a direct. He's kind of more like a burst around him kind of fire. But geez Louise.
But for the health of him there, you know what I mean? There's his friend coming to help him there.
Everybody's coming, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look at him firing all over the place. That he's like, shoo, boo, 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 choo, boo, boo, boo.
The Liberator uses his minigun. Cool.
Oh, geez, look how fast.
It's the detonators coming out of it.
Doink.
That's a great test. Oh, there's another.
Is that supposed to happen? Is it glitching?
Doink. Doink. I'm sorry, that's too funny.
Yeah, it's not stretched at all. It's
DCT.
Hit a corner wall there near where you're.
Yeah, it only blows one wall block up per wall.
Yeah, let's see that there.
But at least it blows up one wall, where some units it takes 3 shots before it actually blows a wall. Blows up a wall. Jeez, God bless America. I'm sorry.
You took that one block out.
Yes, so walls are going to help you here, guys.
Boom.
Boom.
So at least my base should be somewhat decent against that.
Oh, you look at those. See, look at that fire against them. Okay, that hurt him just a wee bit. Oh,
fire kills.
Watch out.
Hey, a mine. Yum, yum, yum.
How about mines there, the one? Go over some mines if you know where they're at.
I do it. He doesn't.
Oh, that would be interesting. I didn't think about the mines.
No, it's the fire that kills it. The fire.
Yeah, fire really roasts them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the mines really didn't hardly do much damage at all.
And the drones.
But the fire, especially because that fire's like, nope, look at that. Hardly did anything. Oh, here comes the yellow jackets. Watch out.
They destroy it.
Oh, the yellow jackets is eating them up. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Put your yellow jackets and your hornets in your drone silos. Oh, look, and they don't give up. You can't run. Run, Romero, run.
Can you shoot the yellow jackets?
No, I can maybe. Yeah, I can actually, yeah.
Can, but look how much damage they're doing compared to him having to fight with them. They're like little mosquitoes. He's like, get off me, get off me. They're still living. Oh, that is kick butt right there. Oh, that poor thing. He's still living.
So
I take a lot of beating.
And you imagine this thing, some people will have this within 10 minutes. We'll have it level 10.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll have it level 20.
No, 10, then you make it elite.
Yeah, but the elite bases are out tomorrow, so most people will have elite. So next week, in 10 minutes, people will have a level 21 unit.
If you coin it to 10 and you have 40 parts, you make it elite, then you coin it to 20, yeah.
So
that's gonna be a base killer. At least a help. It's 100 space, so put it with the Darkstorm, and yeah.
That's definitely going to be that will hurt.
And you can also pinpoint, like, if you want to kill the spawner building, I'm sure it can still do that. Blow that building up in the fire here. Yep, and then quickly move out. But it's still alive.
Still going. I can't believe that right there. That's crazy stuff right there. That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's a level 1. Now it died, finally.
Very good there. Thanks for that there. Thanks for that one.
I think I'm going to put that in with my the holdout base when it's built.
Guys, okay, imagine 100% warlust on it. It's a survivor.
Oh, dearie. And also another question. Here we go. There, questions coming out there. In the Holdout basis, obviously it's faction orientated as well. I take it. So if you're survivors, you're going to get that lust, or sentinels, or corpus, you're going to get that same trait. I take it. So if you're survivors, you're going to get that 100% boost, aren't you?
Yeah, if you pump that boost up to 100% and deploy it, it's boosted.
So,
So yeah, imagine a level 20 with 100% warlust on it. That will take a long time to kill.
it will.
Oh yeah.
Check out on YouTube land there what people thought of that there. Much love, gracias. That's from Young Kirby. Yes, he is very small. I just noticed that there. He needs to be more like Finn McCool there. Hunter would know who Finn McCool was.
It's also very fast moving. I think it can avoid a lot of fire also, but because it's fast.
Here, the one. Can you try that test again there, and with the Dracums in your bunkers? Can you?
Yeah. Let me check if I got Dracons in my armory, because I'm running full survivors at the moment.
Yeah. If you don't mind, there's just a request there from Crash there. Crash, we'll try and do that for you now.
Like all Dracons, like 10 total?
Yeah, all Dracons there, just or Dracons on the north side, or just to see what damage they do there. Does it do anything?
Yeah, I'll set it up. Yeah, it will take a minute.
No problem there. Thank you there. Hello there, Hawkeye. How are you?
Oh, doing pretty good. Sorry about that. I had to refresh my page.
Yeah, that's okay there.
Sometimes I have to refresh it 3 times. It's like, hey, it shows it's live, but there's nobody here.
No bother, question. Any questions that you have there, you know what I mean?
And it's ready. It's ready.
This is the place to do it here now and get everything, and especially all the information that Dark Shadows and Skip are giving us there. This is the time to do it now.
Am I presented, Anton?
Yeah, you're on YouTube there now at the moment. There,
I got 10 Dracons now in so every bunker has 2.
So we'll see what these bunkers do. You'll be interested to see what.
Yeah, I'll just walk it close to it.
Yeah.
And let it fire on it.
Mate, don't worry about that. The hammer doesn't jump into it. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe a good bit more, maybe. I know that. Yeah, I think.
Those Dracons do kill it fast, yeah.
Yeah, Dracons do. Thank you, Crash.
It's like one circle around the base and it's almost dead.
I know there's other stuff chasing you, but that's a lot quicker there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot quicker there.
Dracons were good, yeah.
Dracons would be a way of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, in my case, I can't do that because I'm a survivor. I don't want to lose that buff.
Right, Hunters asked cryo turrets, but the cryo turrets, will they work against a unique? Whether they might.
I can test it quickly.
Can you change over without?
Yes. Let me move some stuff and I'll put a few cryos on.
Yep, we'll find this out here now, Hunter. Just now, it's a go-go bar test, so it might just be just so accurate until the year it comes out. We don't know what traits he's going to have. So it's always good to, even when we think we know the answer, it's better to test it anyway.
Yeah. I'll put him here on the top. So, oh yeah, I can't put him there. Hold on. I'll put him here so the base doesn't.
And this is great there, Hunter, by the way, there, because he's using all the one story, and I love this.
Yeah, I'll get Anton's story after.
He'll come and hit me now, all because of you.
Check your PM, Skip.
Yes. Hunter, we tried the mains, doesn't
No, it doesn't freeze.
Doesn't do a thing.
I let it shoot again. No, it doesn't slow it down, no. Nope.
Here, let's fire. No, it doesn't, no. Does it do anything there?
No, it doesn't freeze up.
No. So I think that's the norm, I think, there for that.
It doesn't work. Now, uniques don't freeze, I think.
Fire definitely works on it. And the range of the Romero is?
Check that.
Right, also, we need to try, can we try a Tesla tower there? The one, please?
Yeah. Range is 550.
Oh, 550. Oh, that's quite right, so.
A Tesla tower? I don't have a Tesla tower.
Oh, no, I don't. I've only a jammer in as well.
Yeah, I got a missile jammer in here.
Oh, that's good. We'll try that whenever we can do it again another night there. But do many people actually use that Tesla tower though? Unless you can actually build, a jammer and a Tesla tower. But
now I have to upgrade my defense lab.
I never use it at all.
Yeah, Dracons actually kill that pretty fast.
Yes, GS rockets. Yes. The GS rockets has it, doesn't it? There, the one.
Yes, it has. Yeah.
You're not Earth Shatterers or anything like that. You're GS rockets.
Yep. And
can you show that again? There, just there's a difference of opinion here, so there is.
Yeah, I have the window open. It's Agility GS.
So we'll try this again there, and we'll watch the GS rockets land. Now this is a go-go bar test, so
yeah, I have to move the rocket silo then out, so it's not affected by any other fire. I'll put it here in the top. And run the test again. Here it comes. I'll just put it right in front of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it killed. Hold on. Let me test. I killed it by accident. Sorry. I don't have to. I don't want to shoot it.
There's GS firing there now.
Yeah, I restarted. I killed the GS. YouTube is a bit behind. I had Ruby on.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm running a test now. Yeah, it doesn't do much.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything on. And does that shoot missiles down, does it?
I don't think so. You can target it now. Maybe I put ruby on it, will fire at it. No.
Well, not much happening there, and that's a max. Max.
Yeah, max silo and missiles.
You know, they're firing, which should be. He must have some built-in armor because you know GS rockets, like 2 GS rockets firing at you.
Juggernaut will die in 2 hits or something.
This is level 1, I would say now, but it's Google bar, so.
Yeah.
You imagine they're level 20.
Did you see the splash? Kill the that splash when I hit a hammer killed the rocket silo.
That's just catching me up on YouTube now.
It's a next.
Oh yes.
There's a lot of armor on it.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, those dragons do hurt. Or is it the fire end on? Maybe it's the.
Oh, here we go there, right? Here, you're going to get this here. The one. We need the railgun with and without the support turret.
The railgun with the support turret, okay.
Yeah, and then do it with the support turret, you know, the max damage to uniques, and then one without it.
So a railgun?
Yeah.
Yep.
And just put it up there where your GS rocket was there. And see.
Yeah, and then the boosters, the red and the blue connected to it, right?
Yeah, but with and without, whatever way you want to do it. And then we have then we have to want Jericho Rapid Fire and the Bishop with what units? They must be with technicals then. It has to be with technicals with the machine gun there. No bother gaming there, not. Very good question, very good question. This is what we're all about. I don't know how many of you out there in YouTube land have actually got a max Google bar, but this is a test you can do yourselves if you have.
Yeah, the railgun actually does damage to it.
Yeah, but still, it's not.
Yeah, it's not killing it fast, but it's killing.
Many shots, like 7 or 8 shots.
I can't move those units. I'm controlling this one, so I can't do the hammer array. Yeah, real good. Can't kill it. Takes long.
I want that bone saw as well there, Hunter. You're right.
Yeah, we need his bone saw too.
I want that bone saw, and then whenever the bone saw dies, I want Romero to jump out of it and then kick ass. Seems to be energy as well there, so it does seem to be energy.
Yeah, what else can you test against it?
Yeah, we're looking there at. Do do you know your technicals with the bishop, for the reload and Jericho's rapid fire?
Yeah, I don't have the Jericho tactic on my.
Oh, that's fine. Then purifiers or Ardra, just
my Ardra is not available at the moment. It's dead. Yeah.
Oh, right. If it's dead, yes. You can't micro heal there. No,
he died in battle.
So that's any other. Romero with bishop. Can that happen?
Yeah, sure. In a Gogobar test, you can deploy a bishop with it.
Yeah, Romero with bishop.
I can't control attack on it, so it's random.
Yeah, yes, that's a problem. This might be a field sort of test because you're given random tech.
I'm still waiting on the bishop to appear from the corner. I did deploy it, but I don't see it. Let me try another corner of the base. Sometimes the units don't show up or move. Yeah, I did select the bishop, but yeah, it has a bishop, but let me try this corner. No, the bishop is not appearing. It's on vacation.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's the problem. They deploy outside the visible space of the base because the max expansion. You can't select it. You have to wait till it moves out, and the bishop don't do anything on itself because it's not aggressive. Maybe use more bishops. Hold on. Maybe one will show up if I do multiple bishops. Just 15 is enough. Yeah, now they show up. Not so easy to control the bishops and the Romero. Oh yeah, hold on. It's 15 seconds. It's boosted, right? For 15 seconds. Yeah.
Yes. If you keep walking through it, and walking back again there, you'll be able to get that boost.
Yep.
Just for a few seconds. Then it's going to be a hard one to judge.
I think it's firing faster. Yes, look. Whoa. Bam, bam, bam.
Yes, it is.
It works, yeah.
Right. Nice one there, Hunter there. Good.
Yeah, what else? I can see the YouTube, but I don't have it open. But
No, they're coming well. They're coming up with great questions here, not there. Thank you there. The one there. Thank you. Any other tests for this unit there? If anybody says that this unit there, they're not all that impressed with it there, they couldn't be bothered doing their shadow ups, or just give them a good smack. Yeah. Or as Hunter would say, a good Glasgow kiss.
Or if need be, honestly, if need be, and I've done it, go out to the map and prep a few. Remind them to activate their ops, because it really sucks when you don't do that and you've prepped something. Prep a few, let them get what they need, and prove them wrong. That's kind of how I look at it. Prove them wrong. Let them get the unit and let them see what it's good for. Because one of the worst things that can happen in War Commander, especially if you're not helping your fellow alliance mates, one of the worst things in War Commander is to find out something is a game changer and you find out like 3 or 6 months later.
Yes.
And then you're one of those people that's, I'm sorry, but I'll say the word whining or whinging, as some people say, and complaining to Kickside because you didn't get enough opportunity to get it. Shadow Ops, people think that it's a grind. City has a video out there. It's excellent. The One has a video out there and he shared it with on Discord and shared with me privately, and it's excellent. Chad and I and Jim got into a hangout last night and we watched Chad do one live, and from there, yeah, I screwed it up the first couple times, but again, it wasn't a video. I just watched him do it and then I did it, and yeah, I screwed up a couple times. One of the rail guns, even though I saw Chad, you got to make sure you take out this and this before you bring, you know, your Jericho in. One of the rail guns kind of blends into the sand a little bit more than the other ones do, and my Jericho got blown out, and yeah, it pissed me off because I had to go take them back and heal them. Yes, I coined them and I brought them back and I finished the base. But that's how I learn. I don't watch a video and then boom, I can do it. I am not a book learner. I have to apply the knowledge that's been put into my brain. So same thing, grab that person, put them into a hangout, let them watch them see the strategies that you're doing, prep it for them, leave something behind. Don't even make it challenging. Leave a power plan or something. Help them get be like a big brother, a big buddy, I don't know what you got, a mentor. Let them get what they need to get, not beggars and whiners, mind you. I'm talking about naysayers. Help them get what they need, because you all here's on the panel, and I know there's a bunch of seasoned veterans out there in the YouTube chat. Please tell me I'm wrong, but this Romero is going to be a game changer. Kara was a game changer. To me, I think the judge for defense is a game changer. Is it perfect all by itself? Hell no, it's not. Jericho is a game changer and he's still relevant. Dina, another game changer. The Judge, a game changer. The Darkstorm, a game changer. The Valiants, not so much. The Envoys, game changers. So were they shadow up units? No, I'm just talking about there are just things that we can see that are game changers, and this is going to be one of those game changers. I mean, the way he is right now, unless Kickside nerfs it, and if they do, oh Lord have mercy, they have no idea what kind of firestorm they're going to have if they nerf it. I don't see Galen as a game changer. I'm a little disappointed with Galen, the caretaker hero. I'm a little disappointed with him. Although I watched Zach's video on doing I think it was special forces, and he can correct me on it, and 3 caretakers, and he got like 8 minutes damage in a Veracraft 50. I was just like, oh my god, that's almost as good as his Liberator video that he shared with me on how to trick out my Liberators. For those of you who need Thor, you could go out and do those bases all day long with 2 of the same kind of tunes tricked out. You could just hit Veracraft 50s on Ruby. Is it a long, slow way of getting Thor? Yep, because it's only 5 million a piece. Can you throw those tunes in at night and let them heal all night long? Yes, you certainly can. Whip them out first thing the next day when you get online and do it again. Find yourself a Veracraft 50 honeypot and Ruby those suckers. There's nothing wrong with that. You worked for the medals to get the tech. You worked through the event to get the units. You're not doing it for free, and you do have to repair them, but you're not betraying the community by sharing that information. You're not betraying the community by sharing those videos. We work for every single unit we get. Yeah, there are some events where I get free Liberators. They go into the pile with the rest of them. There are some events where I get free Spartans. They're on the pile with the rest of them. I only use so many. I have 40 Spartans that are in my armory. Most of them are in my armory right now that are tricked out to the 9s. But I have 52 Liberators that I use every single day. And I can do more than, I'll just say more than 50, but I won't tell you what the whole number is. I could do more than 50 Veracraft 50s and not have to repair my Liberators. That's a lot of Thor, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're returning to the game, get yourself some libs. Get in the gear store before the tech is gone on the 3rd. Get your Liberators tricked out. If you don't know what that is, get with Zach if you don't know him. Get with me. I think Daba has it. I'm pretty sure David has it. Grab one of the moderators and find out what that schematic is and get yourself some Thor whenever you need it so you don't look like a beggar. Sure, I'll open an 80 for you if you ask me to, but that's going to take me damage. And I can't Ruby an 80. Well, technically I could and slaughter my shit. I can't Ruby an 80, and then it usually means I have to throw on it It's Electric, so that's going to cost me some metals. I don't mind opening an 80. I don't mind doing a 65 for you. I have no problem doing that. But go out and learn how to do some of that stuff on your own so you have your full Thor coming into your base all the time. Did you guys go over real quick? Did you guys go to the highs and lows in the beginning?
We haven't even discussed the whole forum calendar thing.
Okay, can I read the September briefing then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yep.
And share whatever it is that you want to share. I'm just going to read it. I mean, anybody can go to forums and read it. We don't have to scroll and do all that kind of stuff. Okay, and I'm going to try to...
Can you present yourself and you show it?
Yeah, I think I can. Hang on, let me close some of the stuff I have open real quick because I don't want to, like, lag the show or anything. Oh, shoot, I got to keep that going. All right, let me go over here. Oh, shoot. Let me close the side chat. Yes, so I don't be a noob. Let me go screen share. And go to share. And stop sharing. And then go to... Let me know when it catches up to YouTube because I don't want to flip over to... Oh, shoot. Let me close my... Shoot. You almost got to see my PMs for a split second. All right. Okay, let me know when it caught up. Did it catch up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what voice to use. Okay, this is from CM Bernie. This is our September CM briefing. Commander, September has flown by. We wanted to use this space to highlight some of the highs and the lows of the month, as well as a hint at some exciting happenings coming up in October. The highs. Early in September, Google updated how Chrome browser handles Flash applications. Instead of automatically running Flash on a per-site basis, Chrome 69, oh my god, I can't even believe that's what it's called. Chrome 69 now requires users to manually allow Flash to run every time the browser is started. The team was quick to recognize that this would create a negative experience for all of you, and they worked around the clock to create a Chrome extension that nearly 25,000 players are currently using. We have seen little confusion or problems with the extension thus far, which we consider a great success. Also, as a high, the 8.39 update brought with it some much needed performance improvements. We see a steady stream of lag and performance complaints, especially during our monthly events. We're excited to see how these changes affect that going forward. We highly encourage you to report back your findings on the forums and/or on Discord. We recently wrapped up Operation Meltdown, and we continue to learn more after each major event. While we considered it a success, we still received a substantial amount of difficulty feedback, which the team has been monitoring since the launch on Thursday. We are dedicated to finding a balance between difficulty, strategy, and overall enjoyment. Now for our lows. Over the course of September, the debate about 69ing heated up. We did run a focus group to gather more detailed feedback, as well as to propose some potential solutions. A lot of our ideas resonated well, and we are currently working on implementing some internally. While we don't have anything concrete to share with you now, more info will be coming soon. Lows again. Operation Meltdown saw an increase of the amount of complaints and tickets about the event. Banners not appearing for some players. We have seen sporadic reports of this in the past, but the issue seemed to have taken a turn for the worst recently. We have the issue logged in our internal system, and our QA team is trying to find some solid reproduction steps. While not 100% guaranteed, we hope to have this issue fixed come the next event in October. The September Warpath ran smoothly, but we received substantial feedback that it ran for too long. We had previously told the community we would like to shorten these types of events, but we made it longer. Lesson learned for the future. Okay? For those of you who had problems with their banners, for those of you that we were able to help, those of us as moderators that had workarounds, I'm glad that it worked for you. For those of you that had those workarounds, if it does happen for the October event, I believe because of what caused the banners to disappear and for your event basals to be bubbled and for your XP to slightly disappear for just a short period of time and then it would come back, I believe because of what is causing this issue, if you have the same problem in the October event, those workarounds should probably work. Okay, for October, of course, we've already covered some of this. October, I'm so sorry about the notifications. I have them turned off and they pop up anyway. October is poised to be an exciting time for War Commander. We have tons of stuff to share with you, so let's dive right in. We will be we will be releasing a new feature called Holdout at the beginning of the month. This special event will put your platoons to the test in the ultimate battle for survival. Send a platoon to a special holdout base on the world map and then defeat waves of enemies. Conquer 3 bases to unlock the bonus base, all while earning units, components, tokens, and more along the way. Be sure to check out the official Holdout briefing on the forums and Discord on Wednesday, October 3rd at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Yes, we're still in Daylight Savings Times, ladies and gentlemen. Daylight Standard Time does not start until November the 4th. So you will see PSD. Okay, Operation Burning Dead kicks off October 25th, and it's bound to be a spooky good time. This all-faction event will feature the full release of Martin, Neil, and Kyle, as well as introduce some nightmarish new tech that should prove useful. The final chapter of Shadow Ops, Out for First Justice of Blood, kicks off. Obtain your 8th standard part to unlock the Survivor's new unique unit, Romero. Romero wields a minigun, a rocket launcher, yeah baby, and C4 charges for ultimate utility and destruction. Don't forget to hit those boss bases to earn elite parts, which increases Romero's power on the battlefield. And that is the end of that briefing. Is there anything else you would like me to share on the forums? Do you want to go through the calendar, or we don't have to?
No, the calendar there and that there, it's good there, even for a reference there and that there, just for all the goodies. Like on the 5th, you said the new Holdout and that there, that's a good one there. The judge basis and the Ardor basis and the rolling basis and the next basis and that there, people need to know about as well.
The calendar, one, just to try to remind everybody, because there has been a little bit of confusion about it, and I did ask Barney about adding the hours, because we had this before and people complained that it was really redundant. And then we had players who were returning or new that said that they wanted this added. So again, when you look at this October calendar over here, there are colors designated. So you see some of these days don't have any colors necessarily designated. Now, technically, because this is the event, should this be pink and this be pink and this be pink, this be pink? Yeah, kind of probably. But the way the calendar is just like your calendar if you were to do a Google Calendar or a calendar on your phone. When you set something up on your calendar, you can say it's for an hour, you can say it's for 2 hours, it takes up the whole day. So these numbers here correspond with these colors here. So if you're wondering, well, why is this blue or why is this green or why is this yellow? When you guys are making your calendars in your crew, anything that's orange will correspond over here in an orange color. Okay, anything that's green, which is just Holdout because it's a special event, will be green. Anything blue, I'm not saying it's standard, not standard, and the event is on pink. So for October 1st, we will have on the map for 72 hours, these are the world map bases, the Bishop, Hammer, Detonator, Disruptor, Bonesaw, Ward Dog, Technical, Breacher, and Sharpshooter bases. That's for a full 72 hours. Again, all dates and times are subject to change. We will also have the Siege Squadron standard base for 48 hours, the Siege Squadron Elite base for 48 hours, the Survivor token base for 24 hours, the Gunship bonus token base for 24 hours. And again, this off job is out for first justice of blood. Okay, so people want to know, what does off job mean? It's the acronym for what Shadow Ops is called, by the way. I had some people ask me, what the heck is an off job? It's the acronym for what the Shadow Ops event is called. It will be Chapter 3, Phase 1. It's continuing. And PV, that will be continuing on the 1st because we're in the middle of it. PV, and I just asked Bernie to put this in there as a reminder. PvP Season 10 does not end until November. I can log into my game but don't want to lag myself out. But it ends in November. It's something like, I don't know, 62 days, 67 days. So I just had him add this on the first day that PvP 10 continues through the entire month of October. October 2nd, we will have the Omega Sandstorm base. Oh, there's no time on that one. I will put that on there because it's just 24 hours. Actually, I think it's 42 hours. 48 hours. I'll double check that and I'll add to it. October 3rd, I wish this was highlighted more. October 3rd is the Gear Store update. It is going to be a pretty substantial update because, as it has already been previously leaked in the Discord by the team members, that there will be a substantial amount of fire tech in the Gear Store. So again, the Ryukai basis, I think, is someplace where you should start for your fire tech if you're getting tired of getting the same fire tech again and again and again and again. Jim did get his Omega Jug fire tech. He did get his Blackout fire tech. So it does exist. It is out there on the map. I'm frustrated because I did not get my fire techs like he did. But they will be in the Gear Store, but they're not going to be cheap. So don't look for 50K or 100K. Forget that. The corporate token bases will be out for 24 hours, and the Omega Seed Squadron base will be out for 48 hours. October 4th will be Holdout, and that will last for 5 days. October 5th, the new Shadow Ops phase, Chapter 3, Phase 2. The world map, the Sentinel token bases will be on for 24 hours. October 6th will be the Roland Hero token bases for 24 hours, and the Judge Standard base for 24 hours. October 7th will be the Romero Boss base for 24 hours. That's a Sunday. Sunday. October 8th will be for 72 hours. We will have the Bishop, the Fury, the Hades, the Phalanx, the Apollo, the Cyclops, the Draken, the Sphinx, and the Cerberus for 72 hours. In addition, we will have the Siege Squadron Standard bases for 48 hours, the Siege Squadron Elite bases for 48 hours, the Survivor Token bases for 24 hours, the Gunship Bonus Token base for 24 hours, and it will be the last day of Holdout. Again, that's October the 8th. Okay, October the 9th, the Omega Phantom bases will be out for 24 hours. On October the 10th, we will have the Corpus token bases for 24 hours and the Omega Seed Squadron bases for 48 hours.
Pardon me, get 2 seconds.
October the 12th, somebody's phone's going off. October the 12th, we will have Chapter 3, Phase 3 of the Out.
Oh, there, hold on there.
First Justice, the off job.
Get you.
Is Anton muted? No.
He's not.
Okay. The Sentinel token base for 24 hours. October the 13th, we will have the Nyx base for 24 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't use your Nyx, you don't have your Nyx boosted up. If anything, showing that Shadow Ops base live, people who have their Nyx to level 10, I envy you, darling. Mine's only a 7, and I wish it was a 10. Because boy, howdy, there's a big difference between a 7 and a level 10. Get your Nyx stuff. Get your Nyx, whatever that you need for your Nyx. Get your Nyx up. She's definitely a game changer, especially at level 10. And then we will have the Judge Standard base for 24 hours. October 15th, we have the Bishop, Vindicator, Purifier, Seeker, Valiant, Chaplain, Caretaker, and Envoy bases for 72 hours. Siege Squadron Standard base for 48 hours, the Elite Siege Squadron base for 48 hours, the Survivor Token base for 24 hours, and the Gunship Bonus Token base for 24 hours. October 16th, the Omega Titan base. If you don't have your Titan, get it. There are Titan bases on the map right now as we speak, the plain one and the elite one. So go get it, have somebody prep them for you so you can get in on the 16th and get your Omega Titan. October 17th, there will be the Corpus token bases for 24 hours and the Omega Seed Squadron base for 48 hours. October 19th, the Shadow Ops Phase 3, Phase 4 continues. The Sentinel token base will be out for 24 hours. October 20th, the Ardra, Roland, and Nyx base will be out for 24 hours, and the Judge standard bases will be out for 24 hours. October 26th, this is pretty much how it is in as the first of the month. Again, so we will have a repeat of that one that is up a little bit farther. The Bishop, Hammer, Detonator, Disruptor, Bonesaw, War Dog, Technical, Breacher, and Sharpshooters for 72 hours. So 2 times in the month of October, all of those unit bases will be available for 72 hours. We will have the Seed Squadron Standard and Elite base for 48 hours, and we will also have the Survivor token base for 24 hours, and the Gunship bonus token base for 24 hours. On October 23rd, I can't stress this enough. I'm just going to say his name, Leinster, because I can. If he doesn't like it, he's 3 hours from me and he can come and kiss my ass, kick my ass. Exactly. Back at you. The Omega Hydra. If you don't use your Hydra, there are Hydra bases on the map as we speak. Go get your Hydra, go get your Elite Hydra, and then go do your Omega Hydra. My Hydra is not Omega, and I will get it to Omega. I watched Leinster Ruby some bases with a Dark Storm, a Sunder, 5 Vindicators, and his Omega Hydra, and I was absolutely blown away. So I will speak in a roundabout way. This is a man who likes to play solo. I watched this man Ruby certain bases all by himself solo, and he did them all with the same tune with very little repair. Get your Hydra up because it is useful, especially for things like talons and such. That's all I'm going to say about that. October 24th will be the Corpus token bases for 24 hours and the Omega Seed Squadron base for 24 hours. And then, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I call it Rocktober. Sorry, that was a horrible voice. The monthly event, Operation Burning Dead. I call it Rocktober because it is my favorite event that Kixeye puts out for War Commander. The July event for Battle Pirates, which I call Christmas in July, and the December event for Battle Pirates are my favorite events. For War Commander, it's definitely Rocktober. So that is the 25th, so plan on that. October the 31st, after Operation Burning Dead ends, because it'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we will have Standard, Elite, and Omega Blackout bases for 48 hours, and Standard, Elite, and War Rig Blackout bases. Whoops, I see a whoopsie on that one. Un momento, por favor, que say?
War Rig Blackout bases.
Fixed. There you go. How do you like that? Okay, so I would like to add something to this. Now, I've had several people in Discord and a couple people PM me on Facebook and in Discord. There are some players that are returning and they don't even have the jug. And they just returned last month. So they're not in a great alliance, and I think I've kind of helped direct them to a good alliance. But even the alliance is kind of struggling getting him what he needs. It's not like he's in RAV. It's not like he's in OL. It's not like he's in one of those kind of alliances where they lay their own things down and help somebody else, because it's not about how good I am. It's how good is everyone collectively together. It's about the community. Even if you're enemies with somebody, it's about the community. It's about playing the game. I want that guy to have a jug, even though he's my enemy. Yeah, I know what his tag is, but I'm not going to tell you all what it is. He's my enemy. I want him to bring his jug to my base. You know why? Because he's going to lose it. But I want him to have it because it's going to be more fun. So there are days here like the 11th and the 18th. There are some other days in here where there's really not a lot going on in the calendar. So I am checking with Bernie. I have already sent him a PM on Friday. I have asked him to ask the team, which would probably be Storm Chaser that would make that decision, to ask the team if we could please have some jug bases on the map for October. So those of you who have PM'd me, I have sent it to Bernie. I don't expect an answer right on Monday. I probably expect an answer sometime Monday or Tuesday. So check this thread to see if this says updated October calendar, event calendar, and then go back and see if they added jug bases. And then if we have a show, I will forward that information to one of the executive producers, either FAQ, Anton, Shadow Killer, Dark Shadows. I will PM that information to them so they have it, and or PM the information to City so he can have it on his show. I'll PM it to whoever wants it for their show. I don't care. If I see a change to this calendar, I will send it off. I will advocate for you, those of you who are returning to the game. I'm a little disappointed that I do not see any jug bases for October. Also, the Herald base, I believe it was Storm Chaser, and please don't fuss at me if it's not, and I bet Zach probably has it tucked away somewhere, so you can find it for me if you want, Zach. The Herald bases have been considered legacy units because the Heralds have been out for a long time. I saw an October calendar where the Herald bases would continue to spawn throughout the month of October. Those bases are not listed here on the calendar. So I have also included that in my list to Bernie. Was I incorrect in what I saw for the October-September calendar? Ah, shiznit. Look what that says. That's too funny. Oh my God. Oh no, it does says October.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, that's really weird. Did you see what I saw? Oh, it says September 2018. Oh, wrong place. Shh. Sorry, that's a proofreading mistake on my part. You fuss at me later. It's fixed. Okay, so if you don't see an update to this, then those of you who have asked me, I don't want to name names because I don't know if you want me to say those names live on the show. Nobody gave me permission to say so. If you don't see an update to the October event calendar, please ping me Monday or Tuesday on Discord, because there will be an update for Wednesday's downtime, which will have the big gear store update. So if you don't see a change in the calendar, ping me so I can remember to say, ooh, Bernie, remember when I asked you on Friday? Ooh, remember when I bugged you on Monday? Ooh, has this been changed? Okay. So I think that's it. What else did you want to see? We went through the briefing, right? We went through the calendar. Did everybody see the gear store removals?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, these are kind of important to know.
I don't remove my gear store tech, okay? I still need it.
You better get some medals. You better go out there and ground some medals, man, because the units.
I need my skipjack tech.
Yep, the ones that are coming out are Sundra, Ardra, Seeker, and Caretaker, and these techs, and the Sundra tech, and the Ardra tech, and the Seeker tech, and the Juggernaut tech.
Yeah, but Sundra is also in it now, so Sundra will not go.
This is very, very important, and here's why. If you don't have the jug, I don't know when this tech is going to be back in. Even if you don't have this unit, Does it allow you to buy? I have to ask the seasoned people. Can you buy it if you don't have the unit?
It should link it to your account, right?
I don't believe you can. Come on, somebody newbie, anybody in the YouTube chat. If you don't have a unit, does it allow? Because I have every unit, so I don't know. Okay,
if you do not have the unit, you cannot buy the tech. It'll show as locked until you.
Son of a biscuit eater. Okay, so that being said, if you don't have the unit, go out and grind the plain old juggernaut bases that are on the map today. Have somebody grind them for you. Get somebody to prep them for you, and get yourself at least a juggernaut, and then get these techs. You might not appreciate it just as a plain old juggernaut, but get these techs so you have them. Same thing with the Herald, although I don't think the Herald bases are on the map today. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. I fly right by them because I don't pay any attention to them. So this is what's coming out. Make sure you take a check on, and if you have an alliance or a clan, you got some returning players, low-level players, get them what they need because it's coming out on October the 3rd.
And they forgot one very important unit. The Roland tech should be in there. It's not in there.
Yes, I know it. Chrome update, that's in there. September, that's going to fall out on the 3rd. We don't need to talk about, we talked about, you guys talked about that on the other show, right? The shadow ops. You guys already shared that, right?
No.
See that COFFJOB. That's what off job stands for. We didn't share this. Dark Shadows, did we not share this on Thursday?
Yes, we did.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought so. Okay. So there's really no reason for me to go over that. Shadow Ops points. There's the orange ships, the arms cache system. Yes, this did say Cerberus by mistake, and now it says gunship. So these are all the gunshipped information. We saw you guys doing the shadow ops. There's a lot of gold tech in there. So make sure you get them. Even if you don't think you're going to use them, get them anyway, because you'd be surprised what you use later. All right, I think we covered all the forum stuff, didn't we? Yeah, there's nothing new. War Commander next week. Oh, that's new. Okay. There you go. Well, that's pretty much what we covered. Omega Sandstorm base on the 2nd. Downtime. Oh, downtime 11 on Wednesday the 3rd. The holdout briefing is coming out on the 3rd, so we'll get more details there. The gear store briefing. First ever holdout begins. Oh, this is so cute. He's so adorable. Just on a side note, for those of you who say Bernie doesn't do anything and he's not much of a community manager, I challenge you to go back a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and check out the forums for back then. All you got to do is do a post for the former CM, see whether or not you see that kind of stuff in the forums, because you don't. I would also like to, before I pop off here, because I swore I'd never come on a show, can I give out an early shout out and then just go?
Nope.
Request denied.
Request denied.
Thank you. I'm going to do it anyway. We didn't really cover it, and you guys can go down the panel if you want to, but I'd like to cover it because, again, David and I are in the industry, a little bit more in the gaming industry I am, but also overlapping the technology issue. I want to give a huge, I don't care if you think I'm kissing Kixeye's ass, because I really don't give a flying bird or parrot for that matter. I'm going to kiss their behinds because they're adorable. Whatever it is that Kixeye is doing behind the scenes, I have to say 110% kudos this week after the 60 minutes downtime. First of all, number one, you didn't really break anything.
Yay.
Second of all, I can't believe how fast stuff loads. If I thought my gaming rig was fast before, it's like riding the edge of lightning now. Now, I did say that to a Kix team member. I won't say which one, but then he questioned me, said, riding the edge of lightning? oh my gosh, are you on the edge? He thought I was despondent or in despair. No, can you imagine if I was a superhero? I'd want to be like the Flash. I feel like my gaming rig is like nothing I've ever seen before. I didn't have to do anything. Kickside did it. I can get in and out of my base lickety split. If I earn a tech when I come in, instead of all those gray windows coming up, you unlock cores, you unlock chemicals, you unlock cores, you unlock chemicals, you unlock this in Shadow Ops, you unlock, man, those things are like boom, 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 boom. I don't have lag anymore. Now, I won't say that after I've done 50 bases on the map that I don't have to refresh, because I do. I won't say that if I'm doing 3 Veracraft 50s at the same time and I'm doing 2 Iron Strikes 35s at the same time, all on Ruby, by the way, occasionally I do have to refresh. But I had to do that before. At least you're not crashing me. Whatever it is they've done, kudos. Whatever it is that the team did and had to take time away from Discord, had to take time away from holding our hands in Discord and answering every single question. If the reason why you weren't available, Bernie, if the reason why you weren't available, Kicksnick's Eye, if the reason why you weren't available, Golden Doodle, if the reason why you weren't available as much, Storm Chaser, if the reason why we didn't see answers about gold sales, Kicks Gravity Blast, if the reason why we didn't see other detailed information, Kicks Nix and Kicks Black Mamba, if the reason why is because you guys were all nose down and chins down and heads down and gears to the grindstone in order to get what we have in game right now, I say kudos. It's okay for you to take a break from Discord and do what you get paid to do. You don't get paid to sit on Discord all day long. I don't expect it, and any player who does expect it, I think maybe you just might need to check yourself. They don't get paid the kind of money that they get paid to do, to sit on Discord and answer our questions 24/7. For those of them that do come in and answer the questions that they do, I give you my white cowboy hat is tipped off to you. If I had it on right now, I'd turn my camera on. You'd all be shocked out of hell and say, "Oh my God, it's the nightmare." But for them, for those who have had to take a break from Discord and really get down to the grindstone and get this stuff down and get us what we've been asking for months after months after months, I say kudos. To Kick's Friendly Fixer, I'm going to send a special shout out to him. Y'all hardly ever see that man with his light on, but he's been in Discord 4 times this week alone, not to mention 3 times over the event in which he shared workarounds for people who had their event bases bubbled. Just because you don't see their light on does not mean that they're not watching. Just because you don't see their light on does not mean they're not paying attention. They are. The things that are changing in this game is a direct reflection of how the Kickside team is responding to the open, constructive criticisms and positive feedback. My last shout out will be to my community manager, who I report directly to, CM Bernie. CM Bernie started working for this company before October of 2017. However, he was, and I'm not reading off a script, he was introduced to the community in October of 2017. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I don't expect you to send him a PM. But if you are the kind of person that you happen to wander into Discord, if you would please, and I'm asking from me, you don't have to. If you don't like me, I don't care. I probably don't like you either if you don't like me. That's okay. I don't need people to like me. All I want is for people to respect me as a human being. I would like those of you who are in agreement to please congratulate Bernie on actually surviving a year with the War Commander community. Especially in light of where we were a year and a half ago with some of the cheating, with the missile cheating, the missile manipulation, the instant repair manipulation, the maxed out buildings, cheats and hacks. Yeah, this is the live show, guys. I could talk about it here. All of the crap that was in the game that caused a lot of us going, what the heck are we doing here? I will say to him, if it means that you can't be in Discord more often, Bernie, all the communication that you're putting out there on the announcement section and in the forums, I say, do what you need to do to keep the lines of communication open. If you can't come in and hold people's hands and babysit them every single day, I don't care. Because the information that you put out 3, 4, 5 times a month is more valuable to this community than standing in Discord holding a bunch of crybabies' hands. Yes, that's coming from me, moderator and player. If you want to come into Discord and you need your hand held, then maybe you need to go get yourself a box of tissues and go find somebody else to talk to. Because Discord is a privilege. It's not a right. Kickside does not own Discord. Discord owns Discord. Those rules that you see in the rules section and the welcome section, those 7 rules that are posted by Discord are Discord's community standards. We all have to adhere to them, moderators and Kickside team members alike. They come standard with the server. In addition to the in addition to the Discord rules and community standards, which you all agree to whenever you create an account. You check that box, but I think some of you are forgetting to read them. Okay, so let me make something crystal clear. Every time you use your Discord account, you are agreeing to the rules and the community standards. Whether you want to read them or not, legally, you are agreeing to them. And at any given time, not just moderators, any time a player in Discord, a participant of Discord, not a moderator, not a Kickside employee, any person in Discord at any time can report you through the community standards reporting section of Discord, and your account will be investigated and reviewed. If it is found that you violate the 7 basic rules of Discord and the community standards, Discord will remove you themselves without warning. We are all adults, ladies and gentlemen. There are 7 basic rules. And if you are a longtime War Commander player and a participant of forums and you haven't been banned, and if you have been banned, then you already knows what the rules were because you lost your privileges. If you don't know what they are, maybe you need to go in and reread them. If you don't understand them, go find somebody that can read them for you so you can better comprehend. If you maybe have, I did have a player tell me that he was dyslexic, and I believe him, and he was having a hard time reading the rules of forums. So I went through each one of them individually and basically paraphrased in a Google Hangout what each one of them meant. He has a better understanding, so he's not attacked so much when he's in Discord. Try to take a breath, as I'm trying to do right now, because I'm controlling my inner frustrations. Take a breath when you're in Discord. Take a step back when you're in Discord. If somebody says something or does something to you or about you that you find disparaging, PM a moderator. If you see an idle light on or a green light on, grab one of those moderators first, because we're on. We're going to get pinged. If you don't see our lights on, take and send it to one moderator and then cut and paste it to every single moderator. Bernie is swamped with PMs. He doesn't just get PMs from the moderators. He gets PMs from everybody. Storm Chaser's inbox is probably swamped as well. They don't have the time to go through individually and read every single one every minute of the day. They have a job to do. They don't get paid to be on Discord. Discord is a privilege, not a right, and it can be taken away at any time. If we abuse that privilege, it'll get taken away. I don't want Discord to go anywhere. We have a War Commander Discord for every single game that Kixeye produces. And they're getting ready to put out another mobile title, in case you didn't know that. So there'll probably be a Discord channel for that too. Don't screw it up for the rest of us. Don't try to make something negative where nothing negative exists. Because all you're doing is making yourself look bad. Be a human being. I make mistakes. I don't always do exactly the right thing. And I'm not kidding. You can ask David. I get my hand slapped at least once or twice a month. Sometimes I say something I shouldn't say. Sometimes I send a warning that maybe I shouldn't send. Sometimes I send a warning and then I get land blasted. That's not cool. Okay? It's just a game. It's just pixels. If there's something specific that you want, ask for it. And if we tell you that it's not coming, kind of believe us. Because you know what? The month of October is almost over. And all that stuff that you were bitching and whining for, it still hasn't happened. If we're telling you that we know that it's not going to happen, we're trying to be nice. We're trying to say, here's the proof. This person, and this person at Kixeye said this isn't going to happen. That's not abuse of power. That's not us losing our minds. That's not us being a dick or a bitch to you. That's just sharing information. If you can't handle that kind of interaction, then don't interact with us. But don't make it miserable for everybody else. Because you have. And we see it. And there's logs of everything that happens on Discord. You might not see it. We see it. Discord sees it. And so does Kixeye. So every time you come into Discord and you claim you were banned for nothing, ain't happening. We see the logs. Every time you say that you were warned for something or that you were kicked from the server, didn't happen. We see the logs. Every time you claim that you weren't warned or that you weren't given any notice, didn't happen. Discord has a record and so does Kixeye. There isn't anything you say, even in a private message, that isn't recorded. So be careful what you're saying to other players. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you may send someone a PM that says, and I'm going to say something very extremely colorful. So for those of you who will be offended by my language, please cover your ears. If you send someone a private message and you call them a fucking dumb-tard, retarded dickwad, and then you send it to them and then you go back and edit it, guess what? Your edited version is saved. Not only that, if you use a smartphone and you have Discord on your smartphone, not only you get to see the original, you also get to see the edited version. Not cool, dude. Don't do it. I promise you. Don't do it. You will lose your privileges and your right to use Discord. That's my public service announcement. Again, come October 1st, I hope to see a lot of people congratulating Bernie on surviving a year's worth of the War Commander community because he definitely deserves it. Oh, and one more public service announcement. CM Bernie is not just a community manager for War Commander. If you'd like to see more information, please take a look at his forum signature and or his forum community rank. He is listed as a Kixeye community manager, and he is also a community manager for more than one game. So keep that in mind, folks. He's a very busy guy, and he gets the job done very well. The other community that they support, they love him, absolutely love him, and they don't treat him like crap. So stop treating people like crap. Be a human being. That's all I have to say. I love every single one of you. You all have a nice night. Bye.
Good on Skip to say what there. Thank you very much. Did Skip actually go there, did she?
No, she's still here, but...
No, she did actually go there, not there. So I bet she was there, not there. And a lot of good testing there tonight, there, guys, and that there. A lot of good information out there. And again, happy anniversary there to CM Bernie there. I think that's echoed by everybody on the panel there. He's a cool dude. He's a good guy, so he is there. You know what I mean? So he's for you, not against you. So fair play to everybody. So I think we covered a lot there tonight. There, a bit of an impromptu there. So we have there.
I think we're done. Yeah.
I think we'll wrap this up there, but I also know that Holdout is on the 5th of October, is that correct? So definitely there's going to be a massive live show there, so we'll be from that there.
Hold on. Doba Phoenix wants to show a 95 online, live.
Java does?
Yep.
But it's muted.
Look in the side chat.
I don't have side chat open there because of that there, but they haven't been speaking all night, so we'll rock and roll this here now, so we will there, because we're already committed to it, so we have.
Yeah. Good luck, Dora. Don't do like me, 16 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what my hard drive get.
Present everyone. There you go, Dubs. You got it there now. I thought you were away.
Can you make him bigger, present it?
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah, it's good now.
I laid down for the show and woke up. Because it's hot over here, so the heat makes me sleepy.
Sure.
So, yeah. I guess I'm going to try this 95 with 2,000 space of technicals and some furies. And
with technicals and furies?
I plan to.
Are you drunk?
Nope.
Okay.
People underestimate the technical and fury, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to actually use envoys for one thing, but other than that, yeah, technicals and furies will do it. The what is that? The railgun on the left. That's the only time I'm going to use my envoy. But other than that, the whole base should be able to be done with technicals and furies. So, yeah.
And how long does it take to do the base?
Maybe 2 hits. So first I'm going to hit repeat. Just so this way I get credit for it. We're going to have to surround it. All my war dogs. Grr, 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 growl, growl, bark, bark. There you go. It'll scare away anybody. I don't know if the sector locals are friendly, but we won't worry about that now. So I've got technicals, and they have Arctic tires, the streamline plating, so they reduce damage while moving. Then I've got corrosion status for 15 seconds. So hopefully this works.
Sorry. Yeah.
If you see me randomly drop out, just shoot me a PM on Discord or PM on Facebook, because my Google keeps crashing every now and then. I'll like randomly close the tab.
Hey, Double, what level are your Furies?
Everything's going to be level 20, but that's why I'm using less of it. So this way,
Okay.
I'm doing it as if I'm like a level 40.
Okay.
And there was a specific level 38 that knocked out a Shadow Op 70 base, so I'm going to give a shout out to him. Don't quite know his name, but don't really want to put his sector on blast either, because I know I say, hey, go to this guy's in this sector, and then everybody and their grandmother's going to hit. So, but yeah, there's a level 38 that did a good job on this.
Hey, Doba, thank you for clearing a 95 for me.
Yeah, I'll clear it for you. Okay. So something I found out yesterday: your technicals will outrange these BFGs.
Yeah, correct.
So the first thing is
they will outrange, but it'll still fire, right? The BFG.
Nope.
No?
BFG's got like 475 range. So first rule is turn Ruby off. I know she got updated and all that, but I want to control my units.
Yeah.
So your first goal is to knock all these planes out, the helicopters. And it's pretty easy to do. Just duck and weave and splat. Now I would sit there and wait for the fire. But honestly, now that Kicksai's up the loading time, or like made the loading time better, I think it's actually quicker to reload back into the base.
Yeah, I noticed also it's very fast on bases.
Yeah.
Even like enemy bases with trophies in.
Yep. I got a dude. So look, here's just to show that you can outrange them without getting shot. But there's a BFG turret right there, so you gotta keep an eye out for him. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this guy and arch up like that. And you wanna get both of these guys if you can. The one always turns back, so you only hit them one at a time, which kind of sucks. But
if you use the wrong angle, you get hit.
And if you don't have level 20 technicals, you can just yeah. If you don't got level 20 technicals, it's just going to take a lot more time to hit these guys. But as you can see, I'm not getting hit, so the technicals level 1 should be able to do this. It just might take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And Falcon, no. Fireball. There we go. All right, Fireball is the platoon that I need. Okay, I actually think I'm good for the under.
You could also bring your Nyx in to kill those meteors.
I could, but I don't really like how close I am to that hunter. So you take your envoys. You should be able to get any level, and
die.
Yeah, we're gonna end attack because I think as soon as if I try to turn, it'll end. Yeah. Perfect. Now, if you look over there on the left, there's just the Overwatch.
I would end attack now.
Alrighty. What are you watching on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm already back in the base. Fireball.
Yeah, I'm watching the Hangouts now.
Now, pick these guys off. And this is the first time I'm actually doing this. So the only thing I did steal from a YouTuber is that envoys can hit the railgun. So thank you, YouTuber, that I took it off of. I totally forget. But yeah, major props out there. Whatever that. Oh, I got clipped. Bummer. Okay. So now that's loaded with the Achilles GS. So don't get near that with your Juggernaut.
Yeah, you told me after I killed it.
I found a good friend of mine found that out the hard way. We won't mention any names, so I don't want to put him on blast. Ooh. All right.
Ooh, nice.
Now, you remember from the time I did the one technical video. That dude's gonna get me. Okay, so change of plans. Gonna hit that. Okay. Bait it, and then come in and hit that.
Fire.
And so basically, you keep doing that. Go in, pick at it, run back. Go ahead and pick at it, run back. But so that we don't make this a 30-minute attack, we'll get all these guys over here. Actually, that's not too much repair, but see, just keep pick at it, and just keep rotating around.
Yeah.
If you want, you could probably fire a shock missile in there, and you'd be good.
Yeah, but the missile bastion is still up, right?
Yep. So where's that thing? So I can't get to that thing, so we're gonna have to do another attack. Cool. So then, yeah, and just so you know, I'm improvising this attack as I go because I've never done this before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how long that flame grate's in. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna run in at that bunker.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, no, forget that. Change of plans. So here, now you take your Furies and your not your Cyclones. I don't know why I don't have Furies in here. All right, well, pretend these are Furies. Just use your imagination. They're Furies, okay? Wow, these things are terrible. These Cyclones on this vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Envoys just to give more damage, but Furies, if you have enough of them, will one-shot these vehicles.
Cool.
But if you notice, this is all ground on this right side. So.
Yeah.
And how many Furies you mean? But it's enough, like 10 or?
Nyx plus, well, any amount of Furies. The less you have, the more times you have to hit them. But really anything to hit air, even a copter drone will work on this. But because they can't hit me, so.
Yeah, it's all anti-ground.
Yeah.
So like what I'm doing with these envoys, you can do with Furies. I just don't have Furies, and.
Yeah, or a D now or something. No, not a D.
You have
Yeah, floaters. Yeah.
Now, is it too much to ask for one shock missile? Is that allowable?
I don't think lower levels have max shock missiles.
Okay. Fair enough.
Request denied.
Cool. So then, if you're doing it without a shock missile, if you were doing it with a shock missile, you'd hit that guy. But since my request got denied, we're gonna go back to the original plan now. Where was it? This guy. And I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna aim at that Overwatch. Perfect. Basically, I want to shock that Overwatch. That's what I would do. Just shock him.
Yeah.
And realistically, what I could do is.
I mean, players that only have like Furies and Technicals, I don't think they have max shock missiles and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, that's fine. So at this point, you could free heal each one of those Technicals and bring out some more if you had them.
Yeah, you can separate them and repair them. Separate them, it's free, yeah.
As you can see, I got a ton of Technicals. I'm gonna bring in a bunch of them, and then get rid of all this stuff because I don't really use these right now. Oh yeah, and the reason I picked the machine gun over the the flame gun is I think the flame gun seems to do more damage, but it doesn't hit moving targets well, and it definitely doesn't hit air at all.
Fire is more damage to buildings and guns.
Yeah.
And so.
And some units.
I'm still doing 2100 space just because like anyone that's anyone that's doing this kind of a base should have like 2100, I would think.
Yeah, that's around average space, yeah.
As you can see, I'm sending another tune in. This way, when this one takes damage, it'd be good. Alright, so now we got Fireball. Now we're just gonna. I'm gonna wait for that flame grate to pop up again because I don't know when it's going to. I don't know why it didn't start off. Yeah, there you go. Oh, took a little bit more damage to this guy than I wanted to, but be alright. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck and weave. Now, normally I would use another set for this. This way, you spread the damage. Actually, yeah, we got 18 seconds on this one, so let's go ahead and swap these out. Oh, we got the demon one. Alright. There we go. Send that one home for repairs. Yeah, okay. And now we're going to use demon. So now we're going to go for that, this guy right here. Go for this. That out of the way and attack. Now, that whole left side is as good as dead because there's nothing that can hit you. Now you just got that BFG guy up there. So obviously, if you have Jericho with range tech, use your Jericho. But what I'm actually gonna do is knock out this guy first. And hopefully they both continue to chase me. Cool. Ooh, man. I ran right into that. And obviously, the more technicals you have, the less painful this is. But I'm used to running full plat of techs. So the more techs you have, get them in. And so I think I can get this guy without triggering that BFG. So only one way to find out. I'm definitely going to get hit by that napalm, but he doesn't do much damage. Come on, go away. Yep, BFG got triggered, but that's why I love technicals, because they're so quick, so agile. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. He died over here, but the fire went up. Whatever.
So which base is this one?
95. Shadow up 95.
Don't sit on the fire.
Oh.
Yeah, I see. I already had that taken care of.
If that fire would have gone over like a poof.
Because you can actually target that, and the fire will land right behind you, like a millimeter behind you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna try that, but you know what happened with my hover tank last time when the fire came, right?
Your hover tank?
Yeah, hover tank. I think the tank will blow up also.
Look, right behind it. I mean, maybe not a millimeter, but hey, move. Okay, got locked up right there.
You got a lot of damage.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. But basically, wait for the...
Yeah, you just drive them through. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. So, what you want to do is you want to wait for the fire grate to go, and then hit that last avalanche. I misclicked the power plant instead of the avalanche, so. But look, watch this. You ready?
Yep.
Look at that, instant repaired.
Cheater.
Well, actually, I'm just using another platoon, but you know.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Exactly.
Small detail. I this time try not to stand on the fire grate, okay?
He was about to do it again.
Technical just doesn't have the range to get over that fire grate. All right. So we wanna... Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Cool. I want to get him over there. Ow. Yep, but we'll be all right.
No, yeah, fire.
Now this is where you want to have technicals with busted status, but I don't, so I'm not going to kill these power plants here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't pop, don't pop. Oof, good. All right, now I can use air for a lot of the rest of this.
Yep.
Okay, why is my air not opening? There we go.
Been happening all day.
Just drop your siege in.
So, Mix and Furies for all this stuff. but as I don't have Furies, we'll have to improvise. So we'll pretend that these are Furies. Okay. These are nine Furies. Just pretend that.
Oh, wow, you got a nice looking Fury.
Yeah, special Fury, yeah. Level 9,000.
Fucking hell, how big are the splash on the 9,000s?
Because if you have high enough Furies or enough of them, you'll one-shot these dudes, and they won't run away.
What I'm going to say is you can at least see the rocket on them new Furies.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Now, here you want a quick moving thing.
Quick moving thing?
A technical.
I mean, a technical would work, but these guys are very splash worthy.
Yeah.
So any level Fury will work. It's just a lot more hits if you don't have a level 10 Nyx like I do.
Yeah.
Avoid those rockets, man.
And I see that avalanche up top.
And that's the point. That the more Furies in the platoon, the harder it is to dodge those rockets.
That too. Good point.
But if you run like 10 Furies, you have a big, swarm of Furies, and they're gonna get hit.
All right, now you've got stuff easy to pick off.
Yeah.
The only thing I got to worry about it now is that the hunter. This avalanche is bugging me over here. But main air, it's just that avalanche up top.
And Doba, what's in the silo?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask.
Why don't you go ahead and trigger it, and then we'll find out together.
Ground
up there. All I know is it ain't got hornets in it, so I'm happy.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Now this should be the final attack with a Fury, and as you can see, I got 8 minutes left, so we can do it.
I mean, this is a good way to do a 95.
Yeah.
All right,
especially for the lower levels.
But if you can do it with basic units, like my level, like my Furies right here.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this just because they have splash, and we'll get rid of a lot of these quicker.
Yeah.
But what you would do with Furies is just hit these and end attack, and then or just hit these and whatever.
Your air is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little dudes fired at me. Flame Great don't hit the air. Thank goodness they finally fixed that. Okay, so now we need the technical. So if you have a bunch of platoons like I do, remember the name of the platoon that you have. This way you don't have to go searching.
Yep.
So look, nothing over there can hit me except for that BFG gun, the avalanche, and that bunker. Keep them moving. And you want to outrange that bunker. Just click him.
Just keep moving. If you keep moving, they don't do anything to you.
Yeah.
I want to get that BFG turret right there.
Don't walk in the fire.
I did not see that BFG turret. But just better driving than me, and you'll be good. Like I just drove over the fire there, so don't do that.
You don't care about it.
But back and forth. Yeah. That fire is just vicious. But if you do this right, you can just go back and forth, and the technicals will actually keep hitting the buildings. I don't understand why they're not shooting at all.
Yeah,
there's just one guy shooting. So I don't get what's going on.
Damage.
Is the new Ruby maybe kicking in?
Yeah, because she's not. It's maybe it was shooting the bunker, but
yeah.
I don't know. We got that CC going on.
You went from full health on them things to pretty much dead again.
Yeah,
I ran over some fire puddles.
Small detail.
Yeah.
Just drive better than I did, and I mean I'm not an expert at.
I noticed the same, though. I mean, we are pretty skilled with the technical, but since the last maintenance, it feels different.
Yeah.
Faster. It responds faster. So you calculate in your brain of the lag how you play for all the years and how you actually mistime things.
Yeah.
Seems like the fire dudes are actually hitting me too because they're that bunker tore me up.
And before, when you kept them moving, you wouldn't get hit.
Yeah.
A lot has changed in the last update.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, these fire guys are pretty beefy when it comes to their health. So technicals are very bad at killing them. You probably actually want to wait. You probably want to save these fire buildings till last. These fire.
Don't kill them. No.
Bunkers.
You can better air those when everything is out.
Just kind of rotate these in there like that. I just need to kill that flak.
Straight over a fire puddle.
Now we have 4 minutes left. Good enough. Now you can use your favorite air to knock these out.
Kop de drone.
And if you don't, hey, the copter drone is really good to bait out air that's on aggressive or anti-air that's on aggressive. So now.
Next time you need to try with hover tanks.
So there you go. With a little skill and some furies that look like envoys, you can do this. But no, I want to get the envoys just because they do splash. But because here you can clean the whole base up with technicals because there's nothing else.
How much repair you have? Like 16 hours or something total?
I would have just that first platoon if I didn't run over the fire.
Nah, you have to get platoons. That's technicals. That's 12 hours or something. Not bad, but
no, late at night there, can you repair?
Yeah, if you go sleep, it is good. Yeah.
If you drive better than me, you'll probably get maybe an hour or two.
And if you bring your Darksman Jugger, you have also the same repair. So.
And I would avoid.
Don't bring the Juggernaut in. I discovered that yesterday night.
They don't move very well, but
yeah, it dies.
Yesterday, I did this with that one platoon that I sent home.
Full tech as well there. Good job.
This guy right here. This is the damage that I got on one of them yesterday.
Okay, that's not bad.
I didn't drive over as many fire puddles as I did.
Yeah, but you're also live and you're streaming and you're on screen share.
So
I
I'll show you the comparison I got yesterday on this thing. Because obviously I got probably 8-9 hours now, but
it's just technicals. They will fix.
Yep, just repair time, just pixels. So an hour and 4. That one.
Just scrap them and build new ones.
Well, you should be able to free heal these if it. Oh yeah, it's got that. Yeah, here's a bug. If you're you got stuff traveling home, sometimes it'll like lag like this. I'm trying to hit.
Yeah, you have to wait till everything is back in your base and then it acts normal again.
Yeah.
It's an old bug.
It should show repair right here. There you go. But yeah, it's jumping around.
Yeah, I've had that
10 times. Also, something that I hate, you have to put all these good ones in before you can get the bad ones, like the damaged ones.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a spot where I could just pull out the damaged ones. But yeah. So
yeah, we need a big toon hospital to put him in at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing him a lullaby and all that stuff.
Like a 10,000 space, a big graveyard for all your technicals.
There you go. There you go. That's what we got to call it, the graveyard.
Yeah, the domme graveyard.
Yeah, there's this thing, soft kitty.
You can sit here and do this. Repair these guys.
Is there radio towers in that base double, is there?
Yeah, 2 of them at the back.
Yeah, but you can't get them at Dina. I tested that. You can't get her.
If you knock out the missile bastion with a Nyx, like I showed you, or a Fury, and then
you can miss out. Yeah, true.
use 2 Mavericks on the radio towers, and then you can go crazy with Dina.
Yeah.
Dina and Owls.
There's a lot of floaters also in there, so you need more missiles, and it takes long, and you know.
Oh, I almost got free repair on that bit. I think this is probably the last one I can do. Yeah. I've already knocked off about a half hour of repairs just by doing this. This is why I love technicals, because they can take a little bit of damage and still be like pretty repair.
1 or 2 blocks of damage is like 5 minutes. 1 block.
All right, so here's my true damage: 30 minutes.
Not bad.
If you sit there and like crank them down.
Yeah,
That's not bad there. It's not bad there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Those that are curious, well, for fun, we can add up my actual repairs for this particular base. So we had 45 for that. And then 350, so you figure 445. And then 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you press that yellow thing on the unit, it will repair instant, you know that?
845. Yeah, well, see, but that yellow thing, it reduces my other in-game currency, so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really.
That yellow thing costs me money, so it does.
Yep.
See, that's why. Look, I'm going to show you my war factory. This is why. We'll open
Just a quick question. How many technicals do you have?
That's what. See, you read my mind. That's why I have 88 technicals, so I don't have to push the yellow button as much.
88 technicals. Whoa.
So I could just let them repair, and then I don't have to push the yellow button at all. By the way, look, if anybody wants to donate,
Look at those scores.
that's only 3,192 coins if I want to build all that.
Get ready for the zombie event, eh?
Damn.
He's preparing for the zombie event.
Oh, no. That's all. Oh, yeah. Res-wise, yeah, I'm not going to build any of those. Because I feel like technicals with the flame gun will wipe these zombies out, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Nice base, by the way.
Yeah.
I got to put these back because I want my war dog by himself. Or my max.
Build it. Right, YouTube land. Anything out there for you, sir?
I think everyone fall asleep.
I think we're ready to rock and roll it here, guys. Thanks for that there, Dubba.
Yep.
Okay, then we'll do a few shout outs there and that there. We'll start off with you, Dubba, there. You're personally key.
Well, shout out to YouTube and the panel. Shout out to the person that asked me to do the technical and fury idea on the 95. If you have any other bases you'd like to see me do technicals and furies, just hit me up and we'll see what we can do. As long as you can deploy technicals and furies in it, I will happily take the challenge. Shout out to everyone on the panel. Shout out to Kickside for making my game load quicker and making my map load quicker and all that stuff. And final shout out to Sector 3 for being so hospitable and allowing me to practice my Spanish language and typing.
Nicely done. Okay, Hawkeye.
I'd like to give a shout out to the panel, as well as the YouTube followers and Kicksai for improving the quality of the game, as well as Discord, where they've answered a lot of the questions that many people have.
Thank you, Kenny. The one.
Yeah, I'm still here. A shout out to Skipjack, and shout out to YouTube and the panel. Thanks for the show. And I want to thank Kicksai for making the game fucking fast again.
That's one happy camper there. Wolfie.
Obviously, like everyone else, shout out to the panel and YouTube. And shout out to you, Anton, for putting on the show, bro.
Thank you, Kenny. That's okay. And my own shout out there is thanks to everybody on the panel there, guys. For giving up your time and all that, and all your tips and tricks. And a special thanks to the one on Dubba there for doing all your base testing and doing all that bases and that there. I think the Romero, has got people's imagination going already, so it has there. So fair play, the one there. Fair play. Also to Skipjack and to Dark Shadows who come on the show there and that there, and back you. And that there. Thanks for all your input and for Skipjack for all the information. Congrats, happy anniversary to CM Bernie. Fair play there, buddy. There, he's a good dude. So he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And for everybody on YouTube there, to Hunter Henry's there is one of the Unshackled moderators there now. He's got the banner there, so he has, and he hasn't let. Well, he's in holidays there now. But it hasn't went to his head yet so far. So, thank you very much, everybody there, guys and dolls there, and keep it classy. Good night, and bump heads on Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern. With Dark Shadows, we're back on schedule again. So, good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night.